You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2022 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com. Season ticket packages and mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, an exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Nicolak Dream Team. Group ticket packages are now on sale. Please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quacker Jack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2022 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com. Season ticket packages and mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, an exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Nicolak Dream Team. Group ticket packages are now on sale. Please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the W.Va shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quacker Jack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2022 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com. Season ticket packages and mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, an exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Nicolak Dream Team. Group ticket packages are now on sale. Please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the W.Va shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quacker Jack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one quack away from the championship. Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Line bunt up the third baseline. Esquivel charging in. They're not going to have a play, and the Ducks are the champions of the Atlantic League here in 2012. Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch, and for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. Swung on and missed for strike three. The Long Island Ducks have come to Texas, and they'll be bringing the trophy back home to Long Island. The Long Island Ducks are the 2019 Atlantic League champions.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
We are live here at Appalachian Power Park in Charleston, West Virginia. It is time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. And on this Thursday morning, brunch with the Ducks. It's the Ducks and the Dirty Birds in the rubber game of a three-game series. Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Michael Pollack. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play for all of today's action. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, coming to you on liducks.com, Facebook Live, and youtube.com/DucksBaseball. Well, the school students are filing into the ballpark here. The entire lower seating bowl expected to be sold out here today. Over 4,000 kids expected, of course, with their teachers and supervisors as well. But it's supposed to be a packed house for today's series finale, and it should be a good one. The rubber game of a three-game series after these two teams have played nail-biters the opening 2 days of this three-game set. Again, this is Long Island's only visit to Charleston, West Virginia this year. The teams have split the first two, with the Ducks winning 7-5 here on Tuesday night. The Ducks were 3 outs away from a victory yesterday, but Tyler Webb blows his first save in a Ducks uniform as the Dirty Birds rally back for 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth to win it by the count of 6-5. Let's go through some of the highlights from yesterday's game as we get things started on the pregame show. The Ducks got off to a good start against right-hander Jordan Stevens, who got the start on the mound for Charleston. With 1 out and the bases empty in the top of the first, Rusney Castillo came to the plate. First pitch from Stevens, and Castillo hits a fly ball high in the air to right center field. It's hit well. Seymour goes back. He looks up, and you can forget it. Out onto the street behind the right center field fence, a solo home run off the bat of Rusney Castillo. His first home run as a Duck, and for the second straight game, the Ducks homer in the first. They take an early 1-0 lead. So a start of a good day at the plate for Rusney Castillo. Long Island would tack onto their lead in the second inning when Sam Travis walked to start the inning, then with a runner at second base and 2 down, up to the plate stepped Dustin Woodcock. 1-2, and Woodcock lines one in the air to left shallow, racing in. That ball's going to drop in front of Beltre, a base hit. Around third to Carlo, here he comes, and he'll slide in there safely. A 2-out RBI single the other way for Dustin Woodcock, and Long Island now leads it 2-0. So 2-0 after 2 innings of play, and Long Island would add another run in the third inning when Rusney Castillo singled to left and went to second when the ball was misplayed by Angel Beltre, and then came home on a fielder's choice ground ball by L.J. Mazzilli that was thrown away by third baseman Mike Hart. So the Ducks were cruising early. They had a 3-0 lead, much like they did the night prior. However, Brett Kennedy struggled a bit in the third inning after 2 scoreless frames. In the third, he allowed a leadoff single to Anthony Seymour, and then back-to-back RBI doubles with 1 out by Juan Perez and Nick Longy. Longy's double was his 601st hit of his professional career. He had a base hit back in the first for number 600. And so the Dirty Birds closed to within 3-2, but the Ducks got one of those runs back in the fourth inning when Joe DiCarlo walked, went to second on a wild pitch, and then with 2 outs, up stepped Devin Marrero. Payoff pitch on the way to the plate, and Marrero line drive left center field, and it's going to be a base hit. Into the gap it goes. Around third is DiCarlo. He'll come in to score. Ball was bobbled out in left center. Marrero goes to second, and he'll stop right there. An RBI hit with 2 outs off the bat of Devin Marrero, and the Ducks lead is back up to 2. It's 4-2. So a 4-2 lead at that point. Brett Kennedy would toss scoreless innings in the 4th and 5th, gave way in the 6th to Dylan Piper, who came on, got the first 2 batters out quickly, but allowed a double to Connor Justice, the 7-hitter, a walk to Yolan Gonzalez, the 8-hitter, and then the 9-hitter Mike Hart with a 2-run triple into the right center field gap, tying the game up at 4 apiece. The Ducks responded once again, this time in the 7th inning. Long Island had a chance in the 6th to widen the gap when they had 4 straight singles to open the inning, but had 1 runner thrown out at home plate with nobody out in the inning. They ultimately end up with no runs despite the 4 hits, but in the 7th they would get a run. Rusney Castillo started with a double. L.J. Mazzilli singled, and then a fielder's choice ground out by Romero put runners at first and second base with 1 out. A pop-out by Sam Travis brought out the 2nd out of the inning, but with 2 away, up stepped Joe DiCarlo. 0-1. On the ground, up the middle, into center field, a base hit by DiCarlo. Mazzilli rounds 3rd. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's not in time. A 2-out RBI single to center field for Joe DiCarlo, and the Ducks go back in front 5-4 here in the top of the 7th. So Joe DiCarlo continuing his red-hot start to the season. His RBI single putting the Ducks back on top 5-4. Joe Iorio came in and pitched a scoreless inning in the 7th. He also was able to throw 2/3 of a scoreless inning in the 8th, working around 2 singles. But Brady Feigl came in, the lefty got the lefty Mike Hart to pop out to the catcher in foul territory. And so we went to the bottom of the 9th with the Long Island Ducks leading it 5-4. In came Tyler Webb, pitching for the 3rd time in 4 days, trying to earn his 3rd straight save. But he allowed a double on the first pitch to Anthony Seymour to left center. And Scott Kelly followed promptly with an RBI single up the middle past the drawn in infield. And just like that, the game was tied at 5 apiece. Webb got Juan Perez then hit into a 6-4 3-double play for 2 big outs. But up stepped Nick Longy next. And on the first pitch, or second pitch of that at bat, drove a solo home run over the center field fence into the black batter's eye. And Nick Longy's 3rd hit of the day was a walk-off home run, and it gave the Dirty Birds the win by the count of 6-5. Charleston out-hitting the Ducks last night 13-12, and Long Island left 10 on base as they fall to 3-2 on the year. Right now, 1 game behind Southern Maryland. The Dirty Birds in first place in the South Division, now at 5-1. Take a break here on the pregame show. When we come back, we'll look at the pitching matchup for today's game. A pair of lefties on the hill for the rubber game of this 3-game series.
Hey, fans. This is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body. Because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Getting set for baseball on this Thursday morning, the 3rd and final game of this 3-game series, and Long Island's final game here in Charleston during the regular season. Just 1 visit here in 2022, of course, unless the Ducks meet the Dirty Birds during the postseason. Well, on the mound today for the Ducks will be left-handed pitcher Bennett Parry, who will be making his 2nd start of the year. His first outing came at home against the York Revolution. On Saturday night, he took a no decision, and the Ducks 8-0 win. Parry tossing 4 scoreless innings. He gave up 4 hits, 2 singles, 2 doubles, did not walk a batter, and struck out 5. Parry threw 50 pitches in his season debut, 36 of them for strikes, so that's 72%, and ultimately stranded 4 men on base. So a good return to the mound for Parry, who is pitching for the first time since 2019, and he'll be looking to make it 2 solid starts in a row to begin his 2022 season. This is not the first time he's pitching in this ballpark, though. He faced the West Virginia Power, as they were known before they became the Dirty Birds last year, 4 different times in his professional career prior, 3 times in 2013, including once here, and then again in 2015 here. He took the loss in 2015, but threw 5 innings of 3-run ball and threw 2 scoreless innings out of the bullpen back in 2013 in this ballpark. However, this will be the first time he's facing the Dirty Birds as members of the Atlantic League. On the other side, it'll be Joe Testa, the New Jersey native, a left-handed pitcher who also serves as the Dirty Birds pitching coach, who gets the start. Testa made 1 appearance previously as a member of the Ducks. That was in 2017, 1 game, a scoreless inning of relief for Long Island. But he was here with the Dirty Birds last year, 5-4 record with a 5.76 ERA in 17 games, 6 of which were starts, and has made 1 start this year that was against the Staten Island Ferry Hawks. He took a no decision but allowed 4 runs on 8 hits over 5 innings, did strike out 7 while walking 2, so he'll be looking to earn his first victory of this 2022 campaign. Take a break. When we come back, we'll look at the starting lineups for the 2 teams, and before you know it, we'll have baseball, the Long Island Ducks and the Charleston Dirty Birds in the rubber game of a 3-game series.
Hey fans, this is pitching coach Rick Tomlin, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trays, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off Exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Well, the kids continuing to file in here at Appalachian Power Park. A big crowd of students expected today, many of them still coming off the school buses beyond the outfield fence and making their way into the ballpark. I'd say the good majority of the first base side is full, but the third base side still filling in here in downtown Charleston. Again, this is the Ducks' only visit here. The teams have split the first 2 games of the series. Long Island looking to make it back-to-back wins here on this road trip, or back-to-back series wins, I should say, on the season before they head to Lexington, Kentucky. They'll have a 3-game series over the weekend with the Legends and an Atlantic League Championship Series rematch from a year ago. And then the road trip will continue Tuesday through Thursday down in High Point, North Carolina, where the Ducks will face the Rockers. Then Long Island returns home, and they'll open up a 3-game homestand Mother's Day weekend against the Lancaster Barnstormers. The Ducks will face the Dirty Birds 6 more times after today. They will head back home again later this early May. May 6th will be their first game back after this long road trip. But they won't see the Dirty Birds again until August. They'll play each other, these 2 teams, twice in August on a span of 3 weekends with a break in between. So Long Island will be looking during that visit in August to try and continue the early success they've had against the Dirty Birds in their inaugural matchups. Ducks have won 8 of the first 14 meetings against the Dirty Birds. However, Charleston has had the edge here in West Virginia, 5-3. So that's the look at the season series and the all-time series between these 2 teams. We'll take one final break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and first pitch between the Ducks and the Dirty Birds.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Millennium Container Service is fulfilling the needs of businesses and homes across Long Island. They provide waste and recycling services plus a variety of dumpster rental options for any project. Millennium Container Service offers convenient, on-time deliveries and pickups, as well as daily, weekly, and monthly commercial service. Need a quote? Call 516-826-5544 or visit millenniumcontainer.com. Millennium Container Service. Keep your home and business clean.
The Waddle Inn Shop is your home for everything Ducks baseball. The team store is full of official Long Island Ducks merchandise, great gifts, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more. You can even get your favorite name and number put on the back of your very own Ducks jersey. Celebrate Waddle Inn Wednesday as well, with exclusive deals in-store during every Wednesday home game. Visit the Waddle Inn Shop today at Fairfield Properties Ballpark or shop online anytime at liducks.com. Playing of our national anthem here at Appalachian Power Park, and we are just about ready for baseball on this Thursday morning. Final game of a three-game series, the rubber game between these two teams as the Long Island Ducks take on the Charleston Dirty Birds. Ducks looking to try and take 2 out of 3, and Charleston trying to take 2 out of 3. The teams having split the first two games, with the Ducks winning on Tuesday night 7-5, and the Dirty Birds coming back with a 6-5 victory last night. Joe Testa, the lefty, who also serves as the pitching coach for the Dirty Birds, out to the mound to take his warm-up tosses. Here's the lineup he'll face for the Long Island Ducks. Johnny Turbo leads things off. He is the right fielder. Batting second in center field, Rusney Castillo. Hitting third and in left field, L.J. Mazzilli. The cleanup hitter is the third baseman, and that is Davidson Romero. Batting fifth at first base is Sam Travis. The sixth hitter serving as the designated hitter today, Joe DiCarlo. Mike Wolanski gets the start at second base. He will bat seventh. The eighth hitter is the shortstop, Devin Marrero, and getting the start behind the plate today, is Mitch Calandra. He'll do the catching and bat ninth. On the flip side for the Dirty Birds, who will face lefty Bennett Parry, making his second start of the year, Zach Sullivan gets the start in center field today. He will lead things off. Scott Kelly is at third base, batting second. Miles Williams moves up to the 3 spot. He is the right fielder. And the designated hitter, last night's hero with the walk-off home run in the bottom of the ninth, Nick Longy. He will serve as the DH and back cleanup. Mike Hart is in left field. He will hit fifth. The shortstop, Connor Justice, bats sixth. In the 7th spot, getting his first action of the season, is first baseman James Smibert. Tyler Blom will also play his first game of the year. He'll do the catching and bat eighth. And rounding out the order, getting the start at second base today, is Angel Garced. So lots of changes on both sides. The Ducks sitting a few of their regulars today. The lefties, Dustin Woodcock and Daniel Fields, with the lefty on the mound. Vladimir Frias also gets the day off today. And on the flip side for the Dirty Birds, Angel Beltre, Anthony Seymour, Juan Perez, and Yovan Gonzalez, who each started the first 2 games of this series, all have the afternoon off. Of course, any of them could come off the bench at any point, but as expected, both teams emptying their benches a bit here today, at least to start things out. Joe Testa is ready to go. First pitch on the way to Johnny Turbo. That taken over the outside corner for a strike. And we are underway at 10:38 in the morning here on this Thursday. Thank you so much for joining us on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. 0-1 smacked up the middle into center field, a base hit. And a good start for the Ducks as the speedy Johnny Turbo singles right back up the middle. His 5th hit and 14 at-bats to begin the year. And a packed house expected today. The Dirty Birds announcing earlier this week that the entire seating bowl had been sold out for kids from these school groups, many of whom are still making their way into the ballpark with this early 10:35 start. Here's Rusney Castillo from the right side. First pitch And Testa misses the outside corner for a ball. It's 1-0. For the third straight day, Ducks are wearing their alternate orange uniforms, making their debut this year with the white feathered LI logo on the front left chest. 1-0. Castillo pops one up in the air to right center. Racing over to his left, Zach Sullivan. And in the gap, Sullivan makes the grab to retire Castillo. One away in the top of the first. Castillo now 7 for 25 on the young season. Had a big day yesterday, 3 hits, including a double and a homer, homering in the first inning for his first as a member of the flock. 1 down, 1 on. The speedy Turbo at first, still looking for his first stolen base of the year. Will be a little bit tougher today with the lefty on the mound. Here's L.J. Mazzilli to the plate, batting from the right side. First pitch. And that taken outside for a ball, 1-0. The Dirty Birds are also wearing their alternate uniforms, yellow jersey tops and yellow hats today. Dusty the Dirty Bird on the front left chest of the jersey, with the black of the coal mining community lining the bottom of the jersey top. 1-0. And Mazzilli takes a slider low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. L.J. Mazzilli, the left fielder, 5 of 18 to begin the year with a homer and a run batted in. But he's also got a team-high 7 runs scored and has drawn 5 walks. Making the most of his opportunities on the bases. 2-0. Swings, fly ball, right center. Long run for Zach Sullivan again, and he won't get this one. This time it'll land for a base hit. Stopping at second is Johnny Turbo. So Mazzilli dunks one into right center off the end of the bat, his sixth hit of the year. And the Ducks with 2 hits in the opening frame thus far off of Joe Testa. First and second out with 1 out. And up steps the cleanup hitter and third baseman Davidson Romero. Umpires for this morning's game, Pat Atkins behind home plate calling balls and strikes. He is joined by Greg Losh, who is the first base umpire today. And around at third is Andy McPherson. First pitch, and Romero, a ground ball hit towards short. Gobbled up there by Justice. He'll step on second, throw to first in time for the out. So Romero going after the first pitch, promptly grounds it to an inning-ending double play, and that will retire the side. No runs for the Ducks. They get 2 hits, leave a man on base. And after a half inning of play, it's the Ducks nothing. The Dirty Birds coming up to bat.
Hey fans, this is infielder L.J. Mazzilli, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe has got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912 and be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
On to the bottom of the first inning here in Charleston, West Virginia. Fans, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is a First National Bank of LI walk to first. First National Bank of LI celebrating 95 years as Long Island's truly local bank. Explore their anniversary promotions and experience customer-first service for yourself. Visit fnbli.com. So we make our way to the bottom half of the first inning. Ducks with 2 hits in the opening frame, but a double play ball on the first pitch to Davidson Romero ends the top half of the opening inning. And now Bennett Parry to the mound for the bottom half of the first, and he'll face the top of the order for Charleston, Zach Sullivan, Scott Kelly, and Miles Williams. Lots of right-handed hitters in the lineup today. The Ducks have all 9 of their hitters right-handed, with their switch hitter Vladimir Frias on the bench, along with their 2 lefties, Daniel Fields and Dustin Woodcock. Meanwhile, the Dirty Birds have 7 of their 9 hitters righties against the lefty Bennett Perry. The exceptions Mike Hart, the 5-hitter and left fielder, and James Smybert, the first baseman and 7-hitter. Perry misses low and inside on a breaking ball for ball number 1 to Zach Sullivan. Center fielder, 1 for 2 thus far in the year with a run scored and a walk, getting his first action of this series. 1-0. That's one on the ground at third base. Grabbed there by Romero. And he fires across the diamond in time for the out, 1 away. The double play, by the way, the second that Romero has hit into this year. Off to a bit of a slow start offensively is Romero, but he did have a 2-run home run in the first inning here on Tuesday night. So with 1 away, up will step Scott Kelly to the plate, batting from the right side. Of course, with all the kids in attendance, not coming up to his usual walk-up song today. Instead, comes up to, of course, the famous You've Got a Friend in Me Disney tune. First pitch from Bennett Perry, and Scott Kelly takes a fastball belt high for a strike, 0-1. Kelly is 4 for 24 on the year thus far. No homers, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. 0-1. And this tapped into the ground foul back to the area behind home plate near the on-deck circle for Charleston. That's out quickly, 0-2. Kelly had the game-tying hit in the 9th inning off Tyler Webb last night. Past a drawn in Vladimir Frias at second base. 0-2. And a half swing at a breaking ball downstairs. No swing, says Greg Lodge, the first base umpire. That's that good changeup from Perry. And Kelly almost went around on it, but he was just able to hold up. 1-2. Miles Williams waits on deck for Charleston. Perry gets the sign and comes set. The 1-2. And this just missed the inside corner. Evens the count at 2-2. Perry pitching to Calandra for the first time during the season. He had Joe DiCarlo behind home plate in his first start of the year. 2-2. And there's the changeup. Half swing. This time Kelly went around. So there is strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Perry. And there's 2 away. Perry was all about the strikeout in his first season with the Ducks. 116 strikeouts that year in just 14 starts. That total ended up ranking second in the Atlantic League, despite Mitch Atkins of York having made 11 more starts than him. Atkins led the league. Here Miles Williams, it's a high, towering fly ball deep to left. Back goes L.J. Mazzilli to the warning track, and he makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Miles Williams bidding for his second home run of this series, but just got under it a hair, and the side retired. So Bennett Perry sets down the Dirty Birds 1-2-3, making it another PSEG Long Island energy-efficient inning. With energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island, saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1-2-3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/efficiency. It's just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Bennett Perry, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pseglyny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime. No score after one inning here in Charleston, West Virginia. We go to the the top half of the second inning. Sam Travis will lead things off for the Ducks against Joe Testa. First pitch, and he takes a fastball upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Ducks got 2 singles in the first inning, but could not push across a run. Dirty Birds were retired in order in the home half of the frame. 1-0. And Travis drives one in the air to left. That's hit well. Back goes Mike Hart. He looks up, and you can forget it. A line drive solo home run over the left field fence for Sam Travis. His team leading 3rd home run of the year, his 2nd of this series. And the Ducks strike first and take a 1-0 lead. That was more of a line drive bullet compared to the towering fly ball hit by Miles Williams in the bottom of the first that just stayed in the yard. This one more of a line shot, and it just kept carrying and eventually went over the left field fence. So Sam Travis with his 3rd home run, his 8th RBI of the year, and his 8th hit, all of which lead the flock. First pitch to Joe DiCarlo, and that's fouled back to the screen behind home plate for strike 1. So the Ducks continuing their homer streak. They have homered in all 6 games they have played this year. And now up to a total of 8 home runs on the season. 0-1, and DiCarlo takes a breaking ball down and in. Well, leaving up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. That's the 2nd home run of the year allowed by Joe Testa, who gave up 1 to the Staten Island Ferry Hawks last Saturday. 1-1. And that on the outside corner for a strike. Good changeup from the lefty that time. So that'll move the count to 1-2. DiCarlo 7 for his first 14 of the year, leading the league with a .500 batting average. 1-2 is on the ground at second base. Angel Garcett has it go right through the wickets and into right center field. So Joe DiCarlo will reach on what will likely be Garcett's 3rd error of the year. And the Ducks now with a runner at first and 1 away. No outs in the inning. Garcett was scheduled to start yesterday's game at second base, but was scratched before the game by Billy Horn, the manager of the Dirty Birds, with what was called back stiffness. So Scott Kelly, who was going to play at third base, ended up playing second. And Mike Hart played third. Garcett looks to be shaken up there. I don't know if that ball caught him on the hand or in the midsection, but he's saying that he's okay. That ball just looked like it was ticketed to be an easy out and somehow squeezed through the wickets. So 3rd error of the year for Angel Garcett. Puts 1 on. And here's Mike Wolanski to the plate. Takes a fastball strike over the inside corner, 0-1. Wolanski made with his 2nd start of the year, his first action of this series. He went 2 for 3 in his Ducks debut on Sunday against York, with a run scored on a walk. 1-0, chopped over the mound towards the middle. That'll sneak through for a base hit. DiCarlo goes to second. He'll stop right there. Mike Wolanski, 3 hits in his first 4 at-bats with the Ducks. And Long Island looking to add to their 1-run lead, first and second with nobody out. 3 hits already for the Ducks. Check that, 4 hits already for the Ducks against Joe Testa. 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Now the 8-hitter and shortstop, Devin Marrero, up to the plate. Testa's first pitch is a slider, taken low. 1 ball and no strikes. Marrero, 4 for his first 17 on the year. No homers, 5 RBIs for the 6-year Major League veteran. 1-0. And there's a fastball. Belt high for a strike over the inside corner. Evens up the count at 1-1. Well, the seating bowl is now pretty much filled up outside of a couple rows on each side. All the seats filled by the youngsters in attendance today. 1-1. Ripped down the left field line by Marrero and hit well. This is going to stay in the yard, but it one hops the wall. DiCarlo around third. He will score easily. Stopping at third is Mike Wolanski, and in at second with an RBI double is Devin Marrero. And the Ducks now lead it 2-0. So Long Island making Charleston pay for the error by Garcett. 6th RBI of the year, 2nd double for Marrero, who had an RBI double in last night's game in the 4th inning. So Wolanski goes corner to corner. DeCarlo scores from second, his 8th run of the season. And now second and third, still nobody out. And here's Mitch Calandra. First pitch to him is a fastball strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Calandra went 0 for 3 on Sunday in his debut for his hometown team, Floral Park native on Long Island. 0-1, swing and a miss. Good changeup from Testa. Calandra expecting fastball, but got the off speed. Exciting for Calandra. He was pumped to be able to play in front of family and friends after spending most of his career either down in Florida in college or out on the West Coast. Here's the 0-2. And Calandra, a ground ball hit towards short. Connor Justice Fields throws to first in time for the out, but in to score from third is Mike Wolanski. First RBI as a Duck for Mitch Calandra, and the Flock now lead at 3-0. So a productive out there from Calandra. He'll get high fives from his teammates as he makes his way back to the third base dugout. First RBI of the year. Mike Wolanski scores his second run. Now runner at third, 1 out for Johnny Turbo, who swings first pitch and smacks one off the facing of the Ducks dugout on the third base side. That run will be earned, as Wolanski would have scored anyway, regardless of the error. The only difference would have been there would be 2 outs now instead of 1. So of the 3 runs in the inning, 2 are earned, 1 unearned. Herrera leads off third with 1 out, the 0-1. And Turbo takes a breaking ball outside. Johnny with a single his first time up, leading off the game in the first. Turbo had the day off yesterday, but did play the series opener and went 1 for 4 with an RBI double. 1-1, cut on and miss. Good fastball tied up Turbo down and in. And that will move the count to 1-2. Both these teams will head to different sites after the game today. The Dirty Birds will go to High Point to face the Rockers. 1-2, and Turbo fouls one off deep out of play, first base side. Ducks will head about 2 to 2.5 hours west of here to Lexington, Kentucky, where they'll face the Legends over the weekend. Legends have yet to reveal their starting rotation for the weekend series. The Ducks will go with 3 righties against the Legends over the weekend. Scott Harkin tomorrow. Hunter Caudell will make his first start of the year Saturday. And Akil Morris on Sunday. Here, Turbo gets in a run to left center. That should be deep enough to get another run home. Catch made by Zach Sullivan. Marrero will tag from third. He will come in to score. A productive inning of outs for the Ducks. An RBI ground out from Mitch Calandra. And now a sac fly off the bat of Johnny Turbo. And it's now 4-0 Ducks. And that's certainly what Wally Backman likes to see after yesterday. The Ducks leaving 10 men on base and getting just 1 run combined in the 6th and 7th innings, despite having 7 hits in those 2 innings. The Ducks getting 4 runs here, including 2 of which have come on outs. Now Rusney Castillo to the plate. He takes up and inside for a ball. Castillo, the 7th hitter of the inning for Long Island. By the way, if you're scoring at home, that run is unearned, because that should have been the final out of the inning, if not for the error. Castillo smacks one inside the bag at first. It's fair, and down the right field line. Another base hit for Long Island as Castillo will make his way to second. Williams picks it up and fires it back in. And it's a 2-out double for the Ducks center fielder. Fourth hit of the inning for Long Island. After Castillo, his second double of the year. So the Ducks with 3 extra base hits among their 4 hits in the inning. The homer by Travis that started it all. The double by Marrero that brought in a run, and now the double by Castillo. Here's L.J. Mazzilli to the plate. First pitch, and that's on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. So the second rough start in a row for Joe Testa. 0-1. And Mazzilli a half swing, but he went around as he chased the pitch down and in. 0-2. Again, Testa pitched on Saturday against Staten Island. He allowed 4 runs on 8 hits over 5 innings, though he did strike out 7. And took a no decision in Charleston's victory. 0-2. And the fastball misses above the belt and inside for ball 1. At worst, the Dirty Birds will finish the opening week of the season 5-2. I'm sure Billy Horn will be happy about that. You never want to lose a series, especially at home. But it makes it easier pill to swallow if they do not come back today, since they won all 4 against Staten Island. Here, Mazzilli smacks one in the left field for a base hit. One hopping off the wall. Castillo around third. He will score. Mazzilli going to second base. And he is in there safely. So that's an RBI double off the bat of L.J. Mazzilli. The hits and the runs keep on coming for the Flock. They now lead it 5-0. So back-to-back 2-out doubles from Rusney Castillo and L.J. Mazzilli. Mazzilli with 2 hits and 2 at-bats here today. And he picks up his first double of the year, his second run batted in. And the Ducks with a 5 spot here against Joe Testa in the second. No visit to the mound from Billy Horn. No visit to the mound from Billy Horn or anybody else on the coaching staff. Of course, the pitching coach can't visit because Joe Testa, the man on the mound, is the pitching coach. Mazzilli at second, 2 down. Here's Davidson Romero, the 9th batter of the inning for Long Island. He takes a strike on the inside corner. And the count 0-1. Romero ended the first inning hitting into a 6-3 double play after the Ducks picked up 2 singles among their first 3 hitters. 0-1, half swing, pitch is a called strike anyway. And it's quickly 0-2, and that kind of gave you some vibes again with that double play of Ducks get a couple hits but can't bring across a run. Well, Long Island has flipped that script here in the second with 5 runs in the inning on a total of 5 hits and 1 big error. 0-2, and Romero pops one up in the air to second base. Angel Garced settling under it. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side, but not before the Ducks put up 5 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. They leave 1 man on base. And now, after an inning and a half of play, it's the Ducks 5 and the Dirty Birds 0.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Daniel Fields, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Your source for everything Ducks is liducks.com. The official website of the Long Island Ducks is the best place to stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team. Purchase tickets to the game, see the full promotional schedule, visit the online store, read the latest news stories, and watch every game live right on the homepage. The site offers an optimal browsing experience on either your computer or mobile device. liducks.com, the official website of the Long Island Ducks. Your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball.
Well, what a start for the Long Island Ducks for the 3rd straight game in this series and 5th straight game overall. The Ducks have taken the first lead of the game and their largest run-scoring inning of the season, a 5 spot. In the top of the second, they sent all 9 men to the plate. And the Ducks have taken the early 5-run advantage in support of starter Bennett Parry. Only 2 of the runs earned because of that error by Angel Garced that allowed Joe DiCarlo to reach. But the Ducks made them pay. First pitch is a breaking ball low and inside from Bennett Parry to Nick Longy. And it's 1-0. Ducks have been unable to keep Longy in the ballpark during a game in this series. He's homered in each of the first 2 games. Here he pops one in the air to right center field. That's it well. Johnny Turbo back to the track, but he'll have room this time and makes the catch for the first out. That was last night. That might have been another homer with the wind blowing hard out to right field throughout yesterday's game. But today, only a light breeze, and it's blowing towards the third base line. It's chilly here today. Temperatures have been in the 40s most of the morning. Probably now starting to approach the 50s. Definitely much warmer in the sunshine than it is in the shadows. First pitch here from Parry, misses high and away. Ball one to the left fielder, Mike Hart. Longy now 5 of 21 with that fly out. Hart, meanwhile, is 2 for 17 to begin the year. 1-0. And Parry misses again upstairs. Parry upset with himself with that pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Parry back for a third season with the Ducks, his first since 2019. 2-0 was fouled back behind the plate, 2-1. 2020, of course, the minor league season canceled because of COVID-19. Last year was nursing an injury, wanted to be fully healthy before he came back. But he is healthy, he is back, and he is excited to be back on the mound for the Ducks. 2-1, popped up foul. That's upstairs and back behind the plate, out of play. And that will even the count at 2-2. Parry started the year very well with the Ducks in 2019. 1-0 with a 3.38 ERA through 5 starts to begin the season, before he had his contract purchased by Pericos de Puebla in the Mexican League. 2-2, and that taken low and outside. So that will run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Connor Justice, the shortstop and 6-hitter, waiting in the on-deck circle. Here's the payoff pitch, and Hart will take the breaking ball low for ball 4. So there's the first walk of the season issued by Bennett Parry, and the first base runner of the day for the Charleston Dirty Birds. Well, the key for the Ducks, obviously, throughout the rest of this day is going to be maintaining their lead. Obviously, a good start to the game, but the Ducks lost a 3-0 lead in the game on Tuesday. They did rally back, though, from a 5-3 deficit for a 7-5 win. And then yesterday, the Ducks had an early 3-0 lead and eventually lost it in the 6th. Here, a liner to left for L.J. Mazzilli, who will make the catch. Justice retired on 1 pitch for the 2nd out. Ducks were ahead 3-0. Dirty Birds closed to within 3-2. Ducks got it back to 4-2. Charleston tied it in the 6th. Ducks took the lead back 5-4 in the 7th, only to lose it in the 9th. And already for the Ducks, 2 games this year in which they had a lead after 7 and eventually went on to lose, so certainly a little bit of concern for the Ducks coaching staff out of the gate in that regard. First pitch here misses outside for ball 1. The Ducks coaching staff loves the arms in the back end of the bullpen. Just a couple of hiccups here in the early going. There's a fastball strike inside corner, 1-1. Yesterday was Tyler Webb, who lost it in the 9th, pitching for a 2nd straight day and 3rd time in 4 days, with the off day on Monday. 1-1. Swing and a miss by James Smybert. Nasty breaking ball that time from Bennett Parry. Smybert in his first action of the year. He played just 3 games last year with Sioux City, and the Frontier League was 3 for 9 at the plate. 1-2. He takes downstairs. Good block by Mitch Calandra behind the plate. Keeps it in front of him. The count even at 2-2. Mike Hart, the runner at first. No steals or attempts yet this year. Laps from the kids here with a count of 2-2 on James Smybert. Parry looks to first. Runner goes, and the pitch is swung on and grounded foul along the first base line. So there, Billy Horn putting his runner in motion with 2 strikes and 2 outs in an inning. Trying to put some more pressure on the Ducks defense. Pitch on the way is lifted foul. Third base side, that's well out of play. So we'll do it once again with the count even at 2-2. That time Hart was not going. Parry, a native of San Diego, lives in Poway, California now, just outside of San Diego. Deals a breaking ball this time low and in. And the count 3-2. Nice job here by Smybert, making Parry work for the out. Parry had a quick and tidy 1-2-3 inning in the first. Runner will go here, the 3-2. Swung and popped up in the air down the left field line. Long run for L.J. Mazzilli, but he's going to run out of room as this goes fouling into the seats. And so we'll do it once again with the count full. Smybert getting the start at first base today, with Longy getting the half day as the DH. 4 regulars out of the lineup for Charleston in Beltre, Seymour, Gonzalez, and Perez. Looks like he might have broken the bat on that foul fly, did Smybert. That's a new piece of lumber and will make his way back to home plate. Hart at 27 years old, the runner at first. Smybert, the hitter, was 25. Payoff. And a half swing and a ball downstairs. They appeal and no swing, says the third base umpire Andy McPherson. So a 2-out walk issued to James Smybert, the second walk of the inning given up by Bennett Perry. And the Dirty Birds, who have victimized the Ducks with 2 outs all series long, get a 2-out free pass. And now the catcher Tyler Blom to the plate. So Hart at second, Smybert at first with 2 down. First pitch on the way to Blom. And Parry misses down and in with a slider. 1 ball and no strikes. Blom making his first appearance of the year. Split time last year in the Frontier League and the United Shore Baseball League. 11 games with Joliet and 16 games with Birmingham Bloomfield. He had 197 with no homers and 4 RBIs. Mitch Calandra went out for a quick chat with the lefty. Now the 1-0. And that taken high and inside. So Perry's lost the strike zone a bit here in the second inning. He's now got a total of 28 pitches in this game. Only 14 of them have been for strikes. Not the usual crispness like he had in his first start, where 72% of his pitches were strikes. 2-0. That's high and deep, but foul down the left field line. Blom hit that one a ton, but was way out in front of it. And Perry gets a strike on the catcher for Charleston. Romero playing close to the line at third. Travis well off the bag at first. Perry kicks and turns back. Keep the runner at second. Hart close. Dirty Birds trying to answer to the Ducks' 5-run top half of the inning. 2-1. That's fouled over the screen back behind home plate. So that evens the count at 2-2, and again Perry is a strike 3 away from getting through the inning. Second baseman Mike Wolanski shaded towards the middle of the infield as well for the Ducks, expecting Blom to pull. 2-2. That's grounded foul. Perry having a tough time getting swings and misses here after getting the 2 strikes. We talked about his ability to strike out hitters throughout his career. The pesky bottom of the order for the Dirty Birds, giving him some fits here with 2 outs. Smybert working at the walk. Blom battling here with a 2-2 count. Another pitch from the lefty. That swung on and missed, strike 3. Calandra with a fist pump as he got him to chase the changeup low. Second strikeout for Perry, and he escapes trouble in the second. No runs, no hits, a couple of walks, and 2 men left. We have played 2 innings here in Charleston. It's the Ducks 5, the Dirty Birds nothing.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Joe Iorio, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way. Pave your way.
Fans, the 2022 season of Ducks Baseball is presented by Catholic Health. Visit them online at chsli.org. Catholic Health, long live Long Island. 2 innings in the books here in the rubber game of this 3-game series. The Ducks have a 5-0 lead courtesy of their 5-run second inning off of left-hander Joe Testa, who goes back to the mound for his 3rd inning of work, already at 36 pitches on the day. Harry just finished the 2nd inning at 32. Dirty Birds made him work for the scoreless inning in the 2nd, but he was able to get through it, striking out Tyler Blom. Sam Travis, who led off the 2nd with a homer, leads off the 3rd and drives it deep to right. Miles Williams goes back to the wall and makes the catch for the first out. Well, a lot of these balls that have been hit in this series just don't have the sound of home runs. I don't know if it's because of the cold weather or just anything else, but a lot of these swings have sounded like just routine fly balls, and the wind has taken them throughout the course of this series. Not much of a wind to speak of today, but that ball traveled quite a bit the other way. So Travis, who homered his first time up, flies out to right. Now it's Joe DiCarlo. He swings and misses. The bat goes up into the crowd, and hopefully everybody is okay. Oh my goodness. The last thing you want to see, especially on a day like today with all the kids in attendance, that's the 2nd time in this series that Joe DiCarlo has swung and missed, and the bat has gone into the stands. So DiCarlo goes against a new bat. And now the concern as to whether or not anybody was injured in the crowd. So the count 0-1 on DiCarlo, who reached on an error his first time up. That was back in the 2nd inning on that ground ball to second that went right through the legs of Angel Garced. The 0-1 pitch upcoming. Bat has made its way back down to the field, and looks like Johnny Turbo has tossed a signed baseball up into the crowd in hopes that the fan is okay. 1-1 now the count on DiCarlo, who has now scored 8 runs on the season, which leads the Ducks here in the early going. Grounds one to the left side here, and that's going to get through past Scott Kelly for a base hit. The 8th hit of the day already for the Long Island Ducks. And Joe DiCarlo with his 8th hit of the season, tied with Sam Travis for the team lead. And Rusney Castillo. So the Ducks get a 1-out base runner.
Second baseman number 47, Michael Wolanski.
And with 1 on and 1 out, up will step Mike Wolanski to the plate. Wolanski takes the first pitch fastball at the knees for a strike over the inner half of the plate, 0-1. Wolanski with a base hit his first time up, grounding a single to center. He's got 3 hits in his first 4 at-bats in a Ducks uniform. 0-1. Line into left field, make it 4 hits and 5 at-bats for Wolanski. So a clean single to left. The Ducks with back-to-back 1-out base hits here in the 3rd. Looks like Mike Wolanski trying to make his presence known to the Ducks coaching staff. Of course, he, for the first 3 games of spring training, was the starter at second base. With the signing of Devin Marrero, a 6-year Major League veteran. And Marrero has primarily been the shortstop, with Vladimir Frias playing second, which has relegated Wolanski to the bench. But Wally Backman might have to take a second look at the way Wolanski is swinging the bat early. First pitch here is a strike to Devin Marrero. Fastball over the outside corner. Marrero, though, with an RBI double his first time up back in the 2nd inning. His 2nd RBI double in as many days. And later scored on the Johnny Turbo sac fly. 0-1. And he fouls this one off the glove of the catcher Tyler Blom. Quickly 0-2. There's no action in the early going for the Dirty Birds. This game in the hands of Joe Testa, but 9 hits over the first 3 innings for the Ducks offense. Ducks came into the day with 52 hits as a team through 5 games. So naturally, that's an average of over 10 a game. 0-2. Now the fastball is taken high and in tight for a ball. That'll move the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Ducks 52 hits coming in are ranked third in the Atlantic League. But the league leaders, Gastonia, have played one more game than Long Island. Breaking ball here misses low, 2-2. The second highest average hit total is 53 for Southern Maryland. They have also played 5 games. Ducks are tied with the Legends, who also have 52 hits, but Lexington has played one more game. Marrero pops it foul off the end of the bat to the first base side. So the Ducks are certainly getting plenty of base runners throughout the course of the early part of the season, first week of the year. The key for Long Island has been getting them in. Some games they have been racking up a ton of runs. Other games they've left double digits on base. 10 last night, 14 on opening night. 2-2. And Marrero again, foul ball out of play to the first base side. And in a 132-game season, of course, you're not going to get too wrapped up in early results, but outside of a couple of bad half innings, Ducks could very easily be 5-0 on the year. Instead, again, some of those hiccups, and it's not just the bullpen. We talked about some missed opportunities offensively, but ultimately, outside of a couple of bad half innings, Ducks could be 5-0. Changeup misses outside here from Testa to Marrero, and the count now full at 3-2. So I think knowing that, Wally Backman and the Ducks coaching staff not really too upset out of the gate. 3-2, and a swing and a miss, strike 3. Good pitch by Testa as he gets Marrero to swing through the slider inside. First strikeout of the day for Testa. A big second out for the lefty. Now with 2 down, that is going to leave it up to the catcher and 9-hitter, Mitch Calandra. DeCarlo, the runner at second, he singled. Lansky, the runner at first, he also singled. First pitch, and Calandra takes a breaking ball strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Calandra drove in a run in the second inning with a ground out to short. That brought home Lansky from third. His first RBI in a Ducks uniform. 0-1, fouls one back to the screen. Just caught a little piece of it. And quickly, the count 0-2. Testa allowed 2 hits in the first, but was able to get through it unharmed after the double play ball hit into by Romero. I'm going to confuse Romero and Marrero all season long. Testa comes set, the 0-2. Chopped into the ground, foul, third base line. Scott Kelly over to the stands, he'll grab it. There were about 3 kids in the front row all reaching for it. Neither could get it. Kelly gives it to a lucky fan in the stands. So we'll do it once again at 0-2. Runners take their leads. Testa looks back to second twice, now deals. And Calandra has shot in a left field past the diving try of Kelly. It's a base hit to Carlo around third. Here comes the throw to the plate. It is not in time. Cut off by Testa. Mitch Calandra with his first hit as a Long Island Duck, and his 2-out RBI single gives the Flock a 6-0 lead. So congratulations to Mitch Calandra, the Long Island native from Floral Park. A bullet base hit through the left side of the infield. And he's got his second RBI in as many at-bats here this morning. So the Ducks had their 6th run of the day with their 3rd hit here in the 3rd, all to left. Johnny Turbo, first pitch swinging, drives one in the air to right. That ball is going to be caught by Miles Williams for the final out of the frame. Turbo now 1-2. Ducks add a run on 3 hits, no errors, they leave 2. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. It's 6-0 Long Island.
Hey fans, this is infielder Vladimir Frias, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Ducks fans, be sure to follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks team up with Island Federal Credit Union to hit home runs for hunger. Every time a Ducks player hits a home run at Fairfield Properties Ballpark, Island Federal will donate $100 to Long Island Cares in an effort to help improve food security for families on Long Island. Island Federal Credit Union, catch the wave to better banking. 6-0 Ducks. They're out hitting the Dirty Birds 10-0 over the first 2.5 innings of today's game. And Bennett Parry will go back to the mound for his third inning of work. Worked around a pair of walks in the second. And he will face the 9-1-2 hitters for Charleston, Garced, Sullivan, and Kelly. First pitch on the way is swung on and missed. Foul tipped into the glove of Calandra for strike one. Garced 0 for 4 in his debut with the Dirty Birds, with a walk and a hit by pitch over the weekend against Staten Island. 0-1, breaking ball strike outside corner, 0-2. Gets his first action of this series. Again, was scratched yesterday with back stiffness and committed an error that led to 3 unearned runs in the second. Parry's 0-2, and a pitch taken on the inside corner, strike 3 called. Parry paints the corner with a fastball, third strikeout of the day, his first looking. And there's one man down here in the bottom half of inning number 3. We talked about this on the pregame show, but this is not the first time Parry has pitched in this ballpark nor faced this franchise. Back when they were known as the West Virginia Power, Parry was pitching with Single A Delmarva in the South Atlantic League, in the Orioles organization, to begin his career. First pitch fastball taken for a strike, 0-1. Pitched here in this ballpark on June 4th of 2013. Took a no decision in a 7-5 loss. He tossed 2 scoreless and hitless innings. Walked 1 and struck out 4. Swing and a miss. Sullivan chased downstairs. 0-2 the count. He grounded to third his first time up. Then in 2015 with Delmarva, Parry made a start here and took the loss in a 4-1 defeat. 0-2 cut on and missed. Strike 3. Nasty stuff from Bennett Parry here in the third. Back-to-back Ks, 3 strikeouts in a row. And 4 for the game. 2 away. That'll leave it up to Scott Kelly. In that loss here in 2015 on May 22nd, 5 innings of 5-hit, 3-run ball. Walked 2, struck out 5. He also pitched at home twice against the West Virginia Power. A relief appearance on June 11th of 2013. He took a no decision, but allowed 2 runs on 4 hits in those 2 innings. Then started and won against the Power August 6, 2013 in Delmarva. And he allowed just 1 run in 5 innings on 2 hits and a walk while striking out 4, as the Shorebirds won that game for 7-2. So 4 previous starts against this franchise. First pitch to Kelly is inside for ball 1. And combined, he was 1-1 with a 3.86 ERA. 14 strikeouts in 14 innings. First time facing him, though, in the Atlantic League. 1-0. Popped up a mile in the air, up the first base line. Bennett Parry gives way to Sam Travis, and the Ducks first baseman drops the ball. In and out of his glove. There was all sorts of confusion on that play. Parry had somewhat settled under it. Calandra was racing towards the ball and then kind of bumped with Scott Kelly at the first base line. It looked like Parry was going to make the catch, but Travis called for it. Parry gave way, and Travis had the ball go in and out of his glove. Second error of the year for Sam Travis. On each side now with an error here today. So that'll bring Miles Williams up to the plate. Three-hitter and right fielder who drove a ball deep to left, but it was caught by L.J. Mazzilli his first time up. Breaking ball here misses down and in for ball number 1. That's one thing that Wally Backman has talked about in the early going that he was not happy about, and that is the defense. 7 errors thus far over 6 games for Long Island. Swing and a miss here, and the count 1-1. Ducks did not commit an error in the first 2 games of this series. But there, Travis unable to squeeze the pop-up. Just out in front of home plate. Kelly leads. Here's the 1-1. Williams takes the fastball upstairs. That'll move the count to 2-1. Williams now 3 for 13 on the year. Kelly now 4 for 26. 2-1. On the ground towards short. Devin Marrero will field to go the short way to second for the Force. And that will retire the side. So no harm, no foul with the error. As the 6-4 Force retires the side. No runs, no hits. 1 error and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete here in the rubber game of the series. The Ducks 6, the Dirty Birds nothing.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Akil Morris, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trays, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Fans getting fired up here, courtesy of Dirty Birds on-field host, Lindsay Webb, who's also helped out in the media relations department. Thank her for all her hospitality this week. The Ducks paid their first and only visit of the regular season here to Charleston, West Virginia. Michael Pollock with you. We go to the 4th inning, 6-0. The Ducks lead it. Joe Testa back to the mound. First pitch is a fastball strike over the outside corner to Rusney Castillo. And the count 0 at 1. Castillo is 1 for 2 on the day. He doubled his last time up inside the bag at first and down the right field line in the second. Fly to center his first time up back in the opening inning. Testa looks in for the sign. Here is the 0-1. And Castillo hits a ground ball towards the middle. Diving stop made by Justice. Bobbles, and he'll have no play. That will likely be an infield single for Castillo. Tough play for Justice, ranging to his left. He knocked it down, but just could not field it cleanly. And by the time he did, Castillo was able to reach first. So we'll wait and see how it's officially scored. But either way, he is on base for the second time today. And up will step L.J. Mazzilli, who's got himself a pair of hits thus far. Testa comes set on the rubber, first pitch, and he misses upstairs with a fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Mazzilli with a single to right, Mack in the first, and RBI double to left in the second. Is an infield single for Castillo, his second hit of the day. 1-0, curveball for a strike outside corner, and it's 1-1. Back-to-back multi-hit games for Castillo, who yesterday had 3 hits, a single, a double, and a homer in 5 at-bats. Drove in a run and scored twice. Mazzilli now with 2 RBIs on the year. And Testa steps off the rubber. Still nothing doing for the Dirty Birds in their bullpen, despite Testa allowing 6 runs on 11 hits thus far. over 3+ innings. 1-1. Mazzilli, a chopper towards third. Charging in Kelly, and it goes under his glove. And into left field. Castillo around second. He's going for third. Here's the throw. It's not in time. Good aggressive base running by Rusney Castillo to go from first to third on the play. Now we'll see how that one is scored. But either way, the Ducks down with runners at the corners and nobody out. Kelly charged in on the chopper, hit by Mazzilli, and it looked like the ball just snuck right under his glove as he went to go field it. Perhaps thinking about the throw to first before grabbing the baseball. So it'll either be Mazzilli's third hit of the day or Kelly's first error of the year. They will rule an error on Kelly. The second error of the day for the Dirty Birds. Now it's Davidson Romero who takes down and in. Good block by Tyler Blum. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. So Garcet, the second baseman, and Kelly, the third baseman, have each committed an error for Charleston in this one. 1-0. And Romero smacks one to third. Knocked down by Kelly. Thought about second. Now throws to first. And the grab made at first by Smybert. In time for the out. The runner at third, Castillo, did not break for home, so he stays put. And there's one away. Romero retired. He's 0 for 3. The only Duck without a hit in the game. Mazzilli goes to second on the play. The other ball was hit right at third base. With nobody outs, Castillo's not going to take the chance and get thrown out at the plate. Probably would have ended up being saved because it was bobbled, but of course as a runner you don't know that. So that'll bring up Sam Travis to the plate. Second and third, 1 man out. Travis batting from the right side. Tests his first pitch. Travis hits one on the ground to the left side of the infield. Grabbed there by Connor Justice. The off-balance throw to first. And it's in time for the out. In to score from third, though, is Rusney Castillo. Travis with an RBI ground out, and it's 7-0 Long Island. So another productive out. The third run scoring out of the day for the Ducks. Travis will pick up his second RBI of the day, his team leading 9th of the year. Castillo scores. Now just a runner at second with 2 down for Joe DiCarlo. That run will be unearned because of the error by Scott Kelly. First pitch here is taken inside for a ball. So the count 1-0. So just 3 earned runs out of the 7 the Ducks have scored today. Charleston's defense not doing them any favors. 1-0. DiCarlo fists one in the air to the right side of the infield, past the diving try of Garcet. It's a base hit. Mazzilli will round third. Here comes the throw to the plate, and it's not in time. Mazzilli slides in prior to the throw from Williams. An RBI single to right field off the bat of Joe DiCarlo, and it's 8-0 Ducks. Second hit of the day for DiCarlo, his 4th RBI of the year. And on this Thursday morning, he's got 2 hits, an RBI, and 2 runs scored already. As DiCarlo continues to get off to a tremendous start to his season. Now with 9 hits in his first 17 at-bats, to go along with a total of 5 walks. Mike Wolanski to the plate, and he takes a breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Wolanski with a pair of hits today, single to center in the second, single to left in the third. Now with 4 hits in his first 5 at-bats of the year. 0-1, and he hits one on the ground up the middle, and that's going to get through a base hit. 3 for 3 is Mike Wolanski, and now 5 of 6 on the year. 3 more hits for the Ducks here in this 4th inning. And they've got 13 now for the game. Well, we'll finally get a visit to the mound here from Dirty Birds manager Billy Horn to try and settle down his lefty. Obviously, it has not been a great day on the hill for Testa, who's given up 8 runs on 13 hits to this point. Has yet to walk a batter in this game, but only has 1 strikeout. I think in a morning game today, with Testa already struggling, Horn is going to try and see how much he can get out of Testa before having to turn it over to his bullpen. Testa already at 67 pitches for the day, 49 of them for strikes. Billy Horn chatting here with the home plate umpire, Pat Atkins, as he makes his way back to the first base dugout. I'm not quite sure what the discussion is here, perhaps about mound visits. I had seen earlier Atkins pointing to the first base dugout and signaling a number 1, so I thought maybe they had already been charged for one mound visit, and that might be the second. Now a number 3 was just shown, so perhaps that's the third mound visit already for the Dirty Birds, which means they would be out of mound visits for the game. Here's Devin Marrero from the right side. First pitch, and that's lined down the left field line. That is going to land fair for a base hit. DeCarlo will come around third. He will score. An RBI single to left for Devin Marrero, his second hit and RBI of the day. And it's now a 9-0 lead for the Ducks. Well, we saw it last weekend. The Ducks had a rough night trying to get runners home, left 14 on base in a 5-3 loss, and responded the next night with an 8-run shutout of the Revolution, totaling 12 hits in the game. Well, the Ducks, after leaving 10 on base last night, have erupted again offensively here today. They have scored 9 runs in this one and have totaled now 14 hits. And now here Calandra with a line drive, but this one will be caught at short, and that will retire the side. Ducks send 8 more men to the plate here in the 4th inning. They add a total of 3 unearned runs to their ledger. There was 4 hits in the inning, 1 big error that led to all 3 runs. Now the Ducks leave 2 on the base paths. To the bottom half of the 4th we go. It's been all Ducks thus far. 9-0, Long Island leads it.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Johnny Turble, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night while my husband was sleeping, he shouted, "Baby, I want more." And I said, "What more could you want? You got me." And he said, "I was dreaming about a new house." So we went online to First National Bank of Long Island and applied for a mortgage. Best night of my life.
With competitive mortgage rates and flexible solutions, First National is the local bank that always puts you first. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island. Member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender. Equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club, presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
Five runs in the second inning, 1 more in the third, and then 3 in the fourth. The Ducks have a commanding 9-0 lead in the early going of this morning's. Still got another 17 minutes before I can officially say afternoon. But this morning series finale, we started just after 10:35 here in Charleston today. Ducks trying to make it back-to-back series in which they take 2 out of 3 before they hit the road to the west to take on the Lexington Legends this weekend. Benny Perry will go back to the hill for his 4th inning of work. He'll take on Nick Longy, Mike Hart, and Connor Justice to begin the 4th. It's also time for the Ducks Health Report, which is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. We'll get to that after the first pitch to Nick Longy, the designated hitter and cleanup batter, who flied out to deep right his first time up. First pitch swinging, and he fouls it back and out of play for strike 1. Only player to talk about on the Ducks side of things is Lou Ford. The outfielder and hitting coach remains on the disabled list with a lower extremity injury. He is day-to-day. 0-1. Breaking ball grounded foul to the Ducks dugout on the third base side. And it's 0-2. Meanwhile, the Dirty Birds have gotten a right-hander going in their bullpen. It is Max Tannenbaum, so it looks like Joe Testa's day is done after 4 innings today. 0-2. And Longy pops it foul again back upstairs behind the plate. Dirty Birds took a big loss earlier this week, placing Alberto Callaspo on the injured list. Callaspo got off to a terrific start offensively this year. Switch hitter, former big leaguer, one of their best players, if not their best. 0-2. That fastball misses high. He's got a hip injury. Indefinitely out for Charleston. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball line into center field. That's going to be a base hit. First hit of the day, and it's going to get by Castillo and go all the way to the wall. Longy will round first and head to second, and he's in there with a leadoff double. Oh, Nick Longy with his second double of the year, his 4th extra base hit. He's been a thorn in the Ducks' side throughout this series. We mentioned earlier homers in each of the first 2 games, and they were big ones. He had the go-ahead home run in Game 1 in the bottom of the 5th inning that put Charleston in front 5-3. And then last night, the walk-off homer off the batter's eye in center field in the bottom of the 9th. Here's Mike Hart from the left side. First pitch, and Perry misses upstairs with a changeup for ball 1. So Perry has now allowed 4 base runners in this game, 2 walks, an error, and now the double. (1-0). Perry misses way up and outside with a fastball. And it's quickly 2-0. Perry threw 50 pitches in his first start of the year. He has just crossed the 50-pitch mark here today. 2-0 cut on and missed. Swung through the high fastball, did Hart. Perry went 4 innings his first time out. I think the Ducks today would like to get him through at least 5. And Hart looks like he hurt himself there on that swing. Kind of stretching out that left arm and back. Might have tightened up on him a bit. No visit from the Dirty Birds trainer. The home plate umpire, Pat Atkins, granting Hart some extra time here to make sure that he is okay. After seeing that, you would expect Perry to go after Hart here. 2-1. Breaking ball just missed the outside corner. Slider that time from the lefty, who's now behind on Hart 3-1 with Connor Justice waiting on deck. Here comes the pitch, and Hart takes up and away, ball 4. So Bennett Perry walks his 3rd batter of the day, and the first 2 have reached for the Dirty Birds here in the bottom of the 4th inning. A double and a walk. Now 2 on and nobody out for Connor Justice, the shortstop and 6-hitter. Well, everything else is later today in the Atlantic League. We'll get to the times in a moment. We'll recap last night's games for you as we get started on the out-of-town scoreboard. First pitch here to Justice. A fastball up and inside for ball 1. Yesterday during the day, the Legends, a wild one with the Revolution in Lexington. Lexington with a 13-12 win in 10 innings on a walk-off home run by Courtney Hawkins, his 2nd homer of the day. 1-0 is fouled straight back. That'll even the count at 1-1. Gibson, the win, improved to 1-0. Fuller, the loss, fell to 0-1. Gastonia Honey Hunters roughed up the Wild Health Genomes last night 17-4. John Anderson, the win, improved to 1-1. Dustin Beggs, the loss, fell to 0-1. 1-1 here is fouled right over our heads and out of play, up onto the roof over the press box, and then it came back down below. So that'll move the count to 1-2 on Justice. Fly to left his first time up. High Point Rockers shut out the Lancaster Barnstormers last night 14-0. Half swing by Justice on a breaking ball. They say he went around for strike 3. Justice did not agree and kind of just tossed the bat out in front of him in disgust. And staring down Greg Losh, the first base umpire, as he makes his way back to the dugout. So Perry gets the strikeout, his 5th of the day, equaling the amount of strikeouts he had in his first start of the year. Now the lefty first baseman James Smybert. First pitch to him is a fastball strike at the knees, 0-1. So again, 14-0 High Point over Lancaster last night. Nicolino, the win, improved to 1-0. DiSabatino, his second loss of the year in as many starts. And the Staten Island Ferry Hawks once again denied their first win in franchise history. The Blue Crabs rally for a 9-5 win over the Ferry Hawks, who start the year now 0-5. Rosano, the win, improved to 1-0. Vargas, the loss, fell to 0-1. Ground ball foul at the first baseline here by Smybert, who drew a walk his first time up back in the second. Count 0-2. So that was last night's scores. Everything else later today. Gastonia hosts Wild Health at 6:15. Southern Maryland hosts Staten Island at 6:35. At the same time, Lexington hosts York and High Point hosts Lancaster. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Parry got him to chase upstairs. Back-to-back Ks for Parry, who's up to 6 strikeouts now on the day. And with 2 away, that'll leave it up to the catcher, Tyler Blom. Yankees last night a 5-2 win over the Orioles in the Bronx. Michael King, the win, improved to 2-0. Losing pitcher for the Orioles, Joey Crable, fell to 1-2. Clay Holmes, his second save of the year. Yankees getting homers from Giancarlo Stanton and Joey Gallo last night. Fastball from Parry misses upstairs for ball 1. The teams will play again today at 1:05 to close out the series. Jamison Tyone for the Yankees, Bruce Zimmerman for the Orioles. Line down the left field line by Blom. That's going to land fair, a base hit, and the Dirty Birds will get on the scoreboard. Longy rounds third, he'll score. Rounding third as well is Hart. He'll come in to score. Going for third, and safe at third, sliding around the tag of Romero, is Tyler Blom. A 2-run triple down the left field line, and the Dirty Birds have closed to within 9-2. Well, that throw to third certainly beat Blom to the bag, but Romero could not get the tag down on Blom as he slid around it. So Tyler Blom's first hit as a member of the Dirty Birds, a 2-run triple down the left field line. And Charleston has cut into Long Island's lead. It's now 9-2. Parry was almost able to get out of the inning, but Blom is able to get a pair of runs up on the scoreboard. And now Angel Garcet to the plate for Charleston. Ball kind of caromed off of the left field wall between the seats and the playing field. First pitch here to Garcet, misses upstairs for ball 1. Zilli was going over to field. It had to change course a little bit after it ricocheted. 1-0. And Parry misses up and away for ball 2. Parry's having a little trouble consistently finding the strike zone. Up to 65 pitches now for the game, 40 of them for strikes. Steps off and wants to go through the signs again. Blom had 2 doubles last year, but no triples. It's his first hit as a member of the Dirty Birds. 2-0. Garcet takes, and that misses low. So Parry has missed with 3 straight to the 9-hitter, Angel Garcet. And another out of the zone will put runners in the corners, and back to the top of the order for Zach Sullivan. 3-0. And that's on the inside corner, a slider for a strike. So Parry gets strike 1 there to move the count to 3-1. Mets fell yesterday, 10-5 in St. Louis. The 3-1. Popped up, foul behind the plate, up and out of play, 3-2. Woodford, the win, improved to 1-0. Carrasco, the loss, fell to 1-1. And of course, tonight is the NFL draft. And certainly New York area football fans will be paying close attention. The Jets have the 4th and the 10th pick, the Giants the 5th and the 7th pick in the first round. 3-2. Pop foul again back behind the plate. So once again, the Dirty Birds battling here against Bennett Parry. Left-hander has been given an early 9-0 lead, but the Dirty Birds getting on the scoreboard here in the bottom of the 4th, courtesy of a 2-out, 2-run triple. The 2-out trouble's continuing for the Ducks. 3-2, and that's popped in the air to second base this time. Mike Wilansky making the call. And he will make the catch on the outfield grass to retire the side. But the Dirty Birds grab their first 2 runs of the day. 2 runs, 2 hits, a walk, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We head to the 5th inning here in Charleston, West Virginia. The Ducks 9, the Dirty Birds 2.
Hey fans, this is Scott Harkin, right-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe's got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912. And be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head on over to the Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 fun-filled inflatables, including the Duck Tail Slide, the Bounce House, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Fairfield Properties Ballpark.
We make our way to the top half of the 5th inning. Top of the order due up for the Ducks against the Dirty Birds. It's now Long Island 9, Charleston 2. A 2-run triple by Tyler Blom, breaking the shutout bid for the Ducks. Meanwhile, Joe Testa's day is done. The left-handed starter and pitching coach for the Dirty Birds did not have a good day, but wasn't helped out by his defense either. Charleston's offense does give him some runs, though. And now into the game is righty Max Tannenbaum, the 5'10 righty from Coral Springs, Florida. Will take over in the 5th. And again, it'll be the top of the order for the Ducks. Johnny Turbo, Rusney Castillo, and L.J. Mazzilli due up to the plate for Long Island. Ducks getting 5 runs in the 2nd inning on 5 hits and error. They added a run on 3 hits in the 3rd, and then 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 error in the 4th inning. So the offense has been working today for the Ducks, but now with Testa out of the game, Long Island will need to have the offense continue to put up runs the rest of the way. The last thing they want to do is take their foot off the gas pedal and let the Dirty Birds potentially work their way back into this game. No action for the Ducks in their bullpen as of yet, but Ben Parry has somewhat labored through 4 innings. He has given up just the 2 runs, but has had a couple innings where he has labored a bit, the 2nd and then the 4th. And a 2-run triple by Blom, breaking up the shutout bid. 7 scoreless innings for Parry to begin his season before allowing that 2-run triple with 2 outs. So we head to the top of the 5th, and for the Ducks, Johnny Turbo will get things started with already his 4th plate appearance of the day. Tannenbaum's first pitch. Righty kicks and deals to the plate. And Turbo takes a strike, 0-1. For Tannenbaum, this is his first appearance of the year for Charleston. Did not pitch at all prior to today. Oh, Turbo swings and misses, chasing a slider down and away. And Turbo quickly behind a 0-2. He's 1 for 2 today. Single to center in the 1st, had a sac fly to center in the 2nd. And that popped out to right his last time up in the 3rd. Here's the 0-2. And Turbo takes a fastball for a called strike 3. Belt tie right over the outside part of the plate. So there's the first strikeout for Tannenbaum, the 2nd of the day for the Dirty Birds, and there's 1 away. Final line for Joe Testa. He goes 4 innings, allows 14 hits, 9 runs, 3 of which were earned. Did not walk a batter and struck out 1. Gave up the 1 home run. That was to Sam Travis in the 2nd that got the scoring started for Long Island. First pitch to Rusney Castillo, and that's grounded foul to the first base side. Tested through 69 pitches, 51 for strikes. Certainly can't say he didn't attack the strike zone today, but just too many pitches that were left out over the plate. The Ducks did not miss them. Oh-1. That's way low and outside. 1-1 on Castillo's got 2 hits and 3 at-bats today. A double in the second and an infield single to short in the fourth. Scored both times he got aboard. Fly to center in his first at-bat back in the first inning. Looking in for the sign is Tannenbaum, and he comes set, working very, very slowly on the mound. 1-1. Fastball missed outside. So that will move the count to 2-1 on Castillo. Castillo waves the bat from the right side. The pitch. Fastball at the knees, a called strike. Tannenbaum last year pitched briefly with the Lexington Legends and briefly with the Dirty Birds. 30 appearances in relief, was 3-0 with a 7.68 ERA. 2-2. Try to get him to chase a slider downstairs. He would not, so the count full. In 41 innings last year in the Atlantic League, Tannenbaum allowed 49 hits, 39 runs, 35 of which were earned. Walked 24, struck out 28, gave up 11 home runs.
60% of the time.
Payoff. Popped up foul. First base side back out of play. It was just a sound effect that was just played on that last pitch, which is usually a no-no. Teams know not to play sound effects and other noise as game action is going on when a pitch is being delivered or the ball's in play. So a foul ball by Castillo, and we'll do it once again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tannenbaum comes set. Here's the payoff pitch to Castillo. Fisted ground ball to the right side of the infield. The first baseman Smybert fields and flips it to Tannenbaum covering. 3-1 on the putout, and Tannenbaum's retired the first 2 he has faced out of the bullpen. LJ Mazzilli was set to come up next, but Wally Beckman has gone to his bench here, and he has called upon Dustin Woodcock to come up to the plate. So a bit of a surprise here. I don't know if there's any sort of injury of note, but Dustin Woodcock is going to pinch hit here for LJ Mazzilli in the 5th. Well, there is a righty on the mound, so perhaps just giving Mazzilli some extra rest and bringing in the lefty Woodcock to play. First pitch, and Woodcock takes low and inside for a ball. Count 1-0. Well, Woodcock has gotten off to a good start. Mazzilli had a nice day at the plate. 2 hits and 3 at-bats, an RBI double and a run scored. 1-0. Line down the right field line. There's a base hit for Woodcock. Miles Williams over to cut it off. Woodcock around first, digging for 2. And the throw is not going to be in time as Woodcock slides in there safely. So Dustin Woodcock with a double into the right field corner. Make it now 15 hits for the Ducks today. And Long Island gets a 2-out base runner here in the 5th inning. That'll bring Davidson Romero up to the plate, who is the only Duck without a hit today. That includes Woodcock, who just came into the game. For Woodcock, that's his first double of the year. First pitch, and that fastball taken belt high over the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Romero has grounded into a double play, popped to second and grounded to third. 0-1. That's taken for a called strike. The ball was dropped by the catcher, Blom. And now Blom wants to go out and chat with Tannenbaum to make sure that the two are on the same page. Romero did not like the call. from today's home plate umpire, Pat Atkins. But he is quickly behind in the count at 0-2. 9-2, the Ducks leading, out hitting the Dirty Birds 15-2 in this one. Runner at second base with 2 down is Dustin Woodcock. And the 0-2, way outside, missed with a slider. Romero last night was 2 nights ago was 2 for 4 at the plate. Last night he was 0 for 4 with a walk. So now over his last 7 over the last 2 games. 1-2 from Tannenbaum. And Romero takes a fastball inside this time. That'll even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kids all waving at the helicopter that's flying overhead above the field here. Two. Slider is taken outside. So nice job here by Romero to work the count from 0-2 to 3-2. Tannenbaum taking over for Joe Testa. After Testa went the first 4, Tannenbaum retired the first 2 before allowing the pinch hit double to Woodcock. 3-2 coming. Here's the kick and the pitch, and Romero line drive left center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Woodcock around third. He's going to try and score. The throw coming in from Mike Hart is up the third base line. Safe is Woodcock, and now Romero trying to get back to first, but he will be tagged out, and that will retire the side. The run though will count, and it is now 10-2 in favor of the Ducks. So for Long Island in the inning, they get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway through in the rubber game, 10-2 Long Island.
Hey fans, this is first baseman Sam Travis, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Millennium Container Service is fulfilling the needs of businesses and homes across Long Island. They provide waste and recycling services plus a variety of dumpster rental options for any project. Millennium Container Service offers convenient, on-time deliveries and pickups, as well as daily, weekly, and monthly commercial service. Need a quote? Call 516-826-5544 or visit millenniumcontainer.com. Millennium Container Service. Keep your home and business clean.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Well, the Ducks have themselves a 10-2 lead, a 2-out RBI single by Davidson Romero. Bringing home Dustin Woodcock, back-to-back 2-out hits for the Ducks, adds to their lead. It's now at 8. Bennett Perry back to the mound for his 5th inning of work. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, it'll be the top of the order for Charleston, Zach Sullivan, Scott Kelly, and Miles Williams. Dustin Woodcock stays in the game for the Ducks. He goes out to left field. Woodcock pinch hit for Mazzilli and doubled into the right field corner in the top of the inning. First pitch here from Perry misses inside for ball number 1. And that taken downstairs for a ball. So it's simply 2 balls and no strikes. We're being told it's precautionary for taking Mazzilli out of the game, a lower body injury, but nothing more than that. And again, just precautionary. Perry again having a little trouble finding the strike zone. He misses low. 3-0 the count on Sullivan, who was grounded at third and struck out swinging. Kicking the pitch. And there's a strike on the inside corner, 3-1. And early in the season, especially in a game like we are playing today, and of course the morning game after a night game last night, better safe than sorry. 3-1 is popped foul upstairs back behind the plate. And so now the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Left-hander gets the sign and comes set. Here's the kick in the pitch, and it's taken low and inside, ball 4. You can tell Perry very frustrated on the mound with himself right now. Doesn't have the usual pinpoint accuracy that we've seen. That's his 4th walk of the day. Ducks would love to get him through the 5th inning here before having to turn things over to the bullpen. But Long Island starting to get a right-hander loose down the left field line.
Next up for your Charleston Thunderbirds, third baseman number 6.
Looks to be Frank Moscatello, I believe, who is starting to get loose for the Ducks. And up to the plate will step Scott Kelly. Indeed, it is Frank Moscatello. Harry's first pitch to Kelly. Taken high and in tight up near the letters for ball 1. Kelly today has struck out swinging and reached on an error. The error made by Travis in the 3rd inning on the drop pop-up in between the mound and the plate. Harry comes set. Here's the 1-0. And Kelly takes downstairs for ball 2. 78 pitches now and just 46 of them for strikes for Parry today. Again, he only threw 50 pitches in his first outing when he cruised through 4 innings. The Dirty Birds have been somewhat patient with him today. 2-0. That's way upstairs. So 7 straight out of the strike zone for Bennett Parry to begin this 5th inning. Or not 7 straight, but 7 out of the zone. And it's 3-0 on Kelly. Danger of walking the first 2. Here's the pitch, and there's a strike over the outside corner. 3-1. Brett Kennedy started last night and went 5 innings. Akil Morris started on Tuesday night and went 4 2/3. Harry misses upstairs, ball 4. And Scott Kelly is aboard with a walk. Make it 5 base on balls issued by Parry today. Back-to-back free passes to begin the 5th. And out of the dugout's going to come Wally Backman. That's going to be all for the Ducks left-hander. So Long Island trying to get Parry through the 5th inning, but clearly does not have the control out of the gate here in the 5th. Parry will hand the baseball to Backman, and in will come Frank Moscatello for Long Island. Pitching change here in the 5th for the Ducks, who currently lead it by the count of 10-2.
Hey fans, this is infielder Michael Wilansky, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head over to the Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 fun-filled inflatables, including the Ducktail Slide, the Bounce House, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Fairfield Properties Ballpark.
Well, Bennett Parry unable to get through the 5th inning here today. Second straight start in which he goes 4 innings. He did try and begin the 5th, but walked 2 batters to begin the inning. Zach Sullivan and Scott Kelly. And Parry with 5 walks on the day. Very unlike the left-hander, who walked a total of just 12 batters in 26 2/3 innings with the Ducks in 2019. but didn't have the pinpoint control from the get-go. Not quite like we saw his last time out when he threw 72% of his pitches for strikes. So Frank Moscatello will take over on the hill. He makes his second appearance of the year for the Ducks. And the Rocky Point native will deal to the right fielder, Miles Williams. Moscatello looks back to second, deals to the plate, and his first pitch is a fastball inside for ball one. Control was an issue in Moscatello's season debut. He walked 2 and gave up a hit. And he came in with a lead in the 8th on opening night against the Revolution. Ultimately came out after just 3 batters through just 3 of his 13 pitches for strikes. 1-0, and Williams takes on the inside corner this time for a strike. Williams did not agree. The count even up at 1-1. Obviously with a 10-2 lead, Wally Backman is going to be adamant with his pitchers about attacking the strike zone, going after this Dirty Birds lineup. Moscatello deals the 1-1. Williams fouls it straight back to the screen behind home plate. And that will move the count to 1-2. Williams 0 for 2 in this game. A fly out to left in the first and then grounded into a force out to end the third inning at second. Runners take their leads as Moscatello gets the side. The 1-2, and Williams takes low. Try to get him to chase, he would not. So that will even up the count at 2-2. Moscatello pitched in 9 games during the regular season last year for the Ducks at the end of the year, after being acquired from Quebec in the Frontier League, and no record in a 3.24 ERA. Here's his 2-2, and Williams takes a fastball low. So now the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Moscatello 1 more out of the zone away from putting a 3rd straight on via the walk to begin this 5th inning. Here comes the payoff pitch from the righty. Kicks and deals, and Williams lays off a high fastball for ball 4. So 3 straight walks issued by the Ducks pitching staff to begin this 5th inning. Sullivan advances to 3rd, Kelly goes to 2nd, and Williams reaches 1st. Now with an 8-run lead, either Wally Backman or Rick Tomlin can be happy with the lack of control from the pitching staff. Here is Nick Longy to the plate, the cleanup hitter and DH who doubled his last time up. First pitch from Moscatello, and he misses up and away for ball 1. Moscatello had great control with the Ducks at the end of the year last year. He had just 4 walks in 8 1/3 innings, which isn't great, but had 15 strikeouts to go along with it. That's kind of been Moscatello's bugaboo in his career, is controlling and limiting the walks. And he misses way upstairs here with a fastball. And it's 2-0, and if you're the Dirty Birds here, I'm not surprised. Why would you swing the bat until you see a strike or 2? Ducks pitching staff having trouble here in this inning locating. We've seen the Dirty Birds be patient at points during this series. (2-0) from Moscatello, and Longy swings away and fouls it off to the first base side for strike 1. In his career coming into this year, Moscatello has walked on average 5.7 per 9 innings, but he has 10.7 strikeouts per 9 innings, so he will get a good amount of swings and misses. Control has to be paramount for the right-hander. 2-1. Longy taking low and inside, 3-1. And another out of the zone will force home the Dirty Birds' 3rd run of the game. Runners lead from every base, nobody out. 3 straight walks to begin the inning. And now the 3-1 to Longy. Upstairs, ball 4, that will force home a run. So Moscatello continuing to have trouble with his control out of the gate this year. A bases loaded walk, make it 4 straight walks for the Ducks pitching staff here in the 5th. And the Dirty Birds close to within 10-3. So that is going to bring Rick Tomlin out of the dugout. The Ducks pitching coach will talk things over with Moscatello. You just wonder what is the cause of the control problems out of the gate for Moscatello, who was so pinpoint with his control last year as a Duck. Just one walk in 4 innings in the postseason for Long Island, allowed just 1 run. He admitted after the game on opening night that he had a lot of adrenaline running through him, amped up pitching in front of his hometown crowd in his first full season with the Ducks. And just overthrew a little bit, but here coming in with 2 on and nobody out, pitching to his fellow Long Island native Mitch Calandra. And Moscatello, after taking over on the mound, has thrown 11 pitches, just 3 of them for strikes. Now facing his third batter, Mike Hart, the left fielder. The lead is 7 for Long Island, but it does not feel that wide with the way the Dirty Birds have been getting on base over the last couple of innings. First pitch to Hart, and that's driven in the air to right field. Racing over is Johnny Turbo. He won't get it. It lands for a base hit. Into score is Scott Kelly. Everybody else moves up a base. An RBI single for Mike Hart, and it's 10-4. So now 5 straight have reached for the Dirty Birds here in the 5th. And that will pass the baton along to shortstop Connor Justice. Nothing doing for the Ducks in their bullpen right now. Moscatello, for a second straight appearance, has faced 3 batters without recording an out. Now here is Justice from the right side. First pitch. And Moscatello misses away with a fastball 1-0. Justice today 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout. Moscatello's 1-0. That's popped in the air, foul. First base side up and out of play. That will even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. So the Dirty Birds with 4 runs in the game and just 3 hits. They have drawn 7 walks against the Ducks pitching staff. They're only in the bottom of the 5th inning. One, breaking ball on the outside corner, a called strike from Moscatello. And he is now ahead of Justice at 1-2. Moscatello would certainly take a strikeout here, but would absolutely love a ground ball at one of his infielders to try and turn 2. Righty is ready. The 1-2. Justice takes a fastball upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. No official word from the Ducks, but you have to assume that Tyler Webb is unavailable today. Webb having thrown the last 2 games, 3 of the last 4 days. I can't imagine he'd be able to pitch out of the pen. 2-2. And Moscatello misses again upstairs. So he got ahead of Justice at 1-2, but now behind at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And nowhere to put him. The bases are loaded. Nobody out, 2 runs already in on a bases loaded walk and an RBI single. 3-2. That's on the ground towards the middle of the infield. Grabbed there by the second baseman, Wolanski. His only plays to first. They get the out. Into score from third base is Miles Williams, an RBI ground out, and it's now 10-5. So Justice picks up his 5th RBI of the year. Williams scores, Longy goes to third, and Hart goes to second. A perfectly placed ground ball up the middle where the Ducks were not able to turn 2. So now 3 runs home here in the 5th. 2 of them charged to Perry, 1 charged to Moscatello. Now the first baseman, James Smyber, to the plate. First pitch, that's swung on and missed. Good fastball down and in. And the count 0-1. So Perry's line is now final. He is charged with 4 runs, all earned in his 4 innings, plus 2 batters. 2 hits, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts for the lefty. through 81 pitches, 47 for strikes. 0-1. Smyberg takes up and away. And that will even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And at this point, Wally Backman needs to see if Moscatello can get out of trouble in this inning and finish this inning before possibly changing relief pitchers. 1-1. Smyberg to swing and a miss. Late on the fastball, 90 miles an hour according to the scoreboard there. And that will move the count to 1-2. 10-5 the Ducks lead. They led it 9-0 at one point. 1-2. And Smyberg takes low and inside. Excellent block from Calandra there to keep the runners put. That has certainly been the story of this series. The Ducks getting out to great starts, but then losing leads in the middle of the game. They certainly haven't lost this one yet. They're ahead by 5. But the Dirty Birds mounting a comeback, scoring 2 in the 4th and 3 thus far here in the 5th. 2-2. Smyberg a shot towards the middle of the infield. Grabbed there by Marrero. His only place to first, they get the out. Into score from third on the play is Longy. Another RBI ground out, this time off the bat of James Smyberg. And it's 10-6. So Smyberg with his first RBI of the year. The 2 batters that Moscatello walked after taking over out of the bullpen have come in to score. Now runner at third with 2 down. And up will step the catcher and 8-hitter Tyler Blom, the 8th batter of the inning for the Dirty Birds. Moscatello's first pitch. Blom takes low and outside for ball 1. Moscatello now up to 24 pitches, just 10 of them for strikes. Hart takes his lead off third base. And Moscatello steps off, wants to grab the rosin bag and make sure he's got enough grip on the baseball. Hart with the only hit of the inning. 4 runs on just 1 hit for the Dirty Birds. Walks will kill you, and they certainly have in this inning for the Ducks. 1-0. On the ground to the right side of the infield. Wolanski slides, makes the play, throws to first in time for the out. Excellent play by Mike Wolanski, and he saves a run and retires the side. But not before the Dirty Birds sent 8 men to the plate. They get 4 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. There were 4 walks, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We are going to head to the top of the 6th here at Appalachian Power Park. It's now the Ducks 10, the Dirty Birds 6.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Brett Kennedy, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Your source for everything Ducks is liducks.com. The official website of the Long Island Ducks is the best place to stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team. Purchase tickets to the game, see the full promotional schedule, visit the online store, read the latest news stories, and watch every game live right on the homepage. The site offers an optimal browsing experience on either your computer or mobile device. liducks.com, the official website of the Long Island Ducks. Your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball.
Well, a game that at one point looked like might be a blowout has since become a nail-biter. Dirty Birds scoring 2 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th. And they have closed the gap, which at one point was 9-0, down to 10-6. Frank Moscatello and Bennett Perry having some control troubles to begin the fourth. And that ended up, or in the fifth, excuse me, that ended up coming back to bite them. Dirty Birds get 4 runs in the inning, 2 of which came on groundouts, another that came on a bases-loaded walk. And now the Ducks offense will try and pick up their bullpen and Perry. So we go to the sixth. Sam Travis will lead things off against Max Tannenbaum, who begins his second inning of relief. First pitch. Travis takes low for ball 1. We'll also get to today's trivia question, which we didn't get a chance to get to earlier in the ball game because of all the offense on both sides. The 1-0 from Tannenbaum. Travis taking a strike at the knees over the outside corner, 1-1. Travis today has 1 hit and 3 at-bats, a solo homer in the second. He also drove in a run with a ground out in the fourth. And now has a team-high 9 RBIs on the young season. 1-1. Travis takes inside, and that hit him. Caught him on the jersey, it looked like. So Travis hit by a pitch, and he'll make his way down to first base. First time that Travis has been hit by a pitch this year.
All students at Webster Springs Elementary.
It's also just the first time that a Ducks batter's been hit by a pitch this year. They had gone almost 6 full games without getting hit by a pitch, but Travis gets hit by one there. Kind of the polar opposite of the New York Mets, who have been getting hit left and right this year. Joe DeCarlos first at the plate with 1 on, nobody out. He takes outside from Tannenbaum. Tannenbaum retired the first 2 he faced in the fifth on a strikeout and a ground out, but then allowed a double to Dustin Woodcock and an RBI single to Davidson Romero, who was thrown out between first and second. He got into a rundown. 1-0. DeCarlo hits a ground ball foul along the third base line. That'll even the count at 1-1. Anderson De Leon has begun to get loose in the bullpen for the Ducks, and presumably he will come on to pitch in the sixth after Moscatello threw, I believe it was close to 25 pitches, exactly 25 pitches, after taking over for Perry in the fifth. Here's the 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is taken inside. The throw down to second base, and it's in time. So a caught stealing of Sam Travis. First time he was trying to steal this year, and he is thrown out. 2-4 on the putout. And just like that, the Ducks lose the base runner.
Elementary Middle School, report back to your seats.
The Ducks trying to get the runner in a scoring position, but Travis thrown out. Now the 2-1 on the way from Tannenbaum to DeCarlo. A pitch way outside, skipped into home plate. That'll run the count to 3-1.
I've been on for like an hour. No.
DeCarlo today has been all over the bases once again. He's got 2 hits, an RBI, and has scored 3 times this afternoon.
No, not really. Kidding.
Tannenbaum set. Here's the 3-1. DeCarlo taking low for ball 4. Well, you don't know he would have pitched the same, but Ducks could have had runners at first and second, nobody out. Instead, it's a runner at first, 1 out after the caught stealing of Travis. That is the first walk of the day issued by the Dirty Birds pitching staff, the opposite of the Ducks pitching staff, which has walked 7. It's a First National Bank of LI walk to first, go far. Now Mike Wilansky to the plate. First pitch, and Wilansky taking on the outside corner for a strike. Now 0-1. Wilansky, 3 hits and 3 at-bats today. Another terrific day at the plate for him. Here's the 0-1, and he swings and grounds it foul up the third base line. Wilansky with just his second start of the year for Long Island. Had 2 hits and 3 at-bats on Sunday against York. 3 singles today, also has scored a run. Carlo leads from first with 1 down. Tannenbaum's 0-2, and Wilansky takes a breaking ball downstairs for ball 1. Tough day for starter Joe Testa, but Billy Horn went to his bullpen in the 5th, recognizing the struggles. 1-2, chopped into the ground, foul, third base side. Obviously, I'm sure he did not want to use as much of his bullpen as early in the game, but ultimately knew that if they could try and settle down the Ducks offense, they might have a chance to come back in this one. The Ducks only scored 1 run in the 5th against Tannenbaum. But the offense of the Dirty Birds taking advantage of the struggles on the mound from Long Island. 1-2. Polanski takes a fastball on the inside corner for a called strike 3. He did not agree. There is the second strikeout for Tannenbaum. 2 away here in the 6th. And that will leave it up to the shortstop, Devin Marrero.
Next up, the shortstop number 35, Devin Marrero.
So with 2 down and the runner at first base to Carlo, here is Marrero to the plate, who's got a couple of RBI hits in this game. Tannenbaum ready, his first pitch. And Marrero out in front, swings and misses. For strike 1. Tannenbaum's basically been living in the low 80s since taking over on the hill. Not too many hard-throwing pitches, but he's been able to be crafty with his stuff, get some swings and misses in there. Here's the 0-1. Taken inside for a ball. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Ducks scored 5 in the first, 1 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 1 in the 5th. The only inning they didn't score was the first when they had 2 singles, but a double play ended the frame. 1-1. Changeup misses inside. And Marrero, who had an RBI double in the second and an RBI single in the fourth, sandwiched around a strikeout in the third. Ahead in the count at 2-1. Carlo takes his lead at first, held on there by Smybert. Here's the 2-1. On the outside corner at the knees for a strike. Just caught a piece of the black. Good pitch there from Tannenbaum. And now Marrero with the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it looks as though Anderson De Leon is set to come on and pitch in the 6th inning. And he's a guy who can certainly throw multiple innings, either 2 1/3 perfect innings here on Tuesday night. So we'll see if that's the plan for Wally Backman here today. 2-2 from Tannenbaum. Here's the pitch. Now that's taken right down the middle for a called strike 3. So Devin Marrero goes down looking, back-to-back strikeouts looking for the Ducks offense. That'll retire the side. No runs, no hits, a walk, a hit batter. The Ducks lead 1 on. We head to the bottom half of the 6th. It is 10-2 in favor of the Flock.
Hey fans, this is catcher Joe DiCarlo, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicola pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicola pave your way. Pave your way.
Michael Pollack back with you. We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning in a game that the Ducks are leading 10-6 over the Charleston Dirty Birds, rubber game of this 3-game series. Before I forget once again, let's get to the trivia question where we test your knowledge of the Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole as Anderson De Leon finishes his warm-up tosses for Long Island. Well, earlier today, Joe Testa got the start for the Charleston Dirty Birds. The name might sound familiar to a couple members of the Ducks fan base, as Testa once before pitched for Long Island. He pitched one game in a Ducks uniform. He came back on August 17, 2017 at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey. And in that game, Testa pitched one inning in relief. That was in the 5th. Gave up one hit, but zeros across the rest of the way. The Ducks won that game by the count of 5-4, and a big reason why they won was because of one swing of the bat. A member of the Ducks hitting a grand slam in that game. Our question to you, who was the Duck with the grand slam that proved to be the difference in the ball game? We'll let you think about it. We'll give you the answer in the bottom half. Check out the top half now of the 7th inning as we enter the bottom of inning number 6. So Anderson De Leon will take over on the mound. He'll be facing 9-1-2 in the order for the Dirty Birds. Angel Garcet, the second baseman, to start. De Leon misses down and away for ball number 1. One inning out of the bullpen for Frank Moscatello. Allowed one hit, 2 runs, both of which were earned, walked 2 more batters, and did not strike out a hitter. I mentioned this before, but Moscatello threw 25 pitches, only 11 for strikes. And now De Leon has missed with his first 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-0. Certainly is going to have to frustrate the Ducks coaching staff. 2-0 here, high pop-up in the air near second. Mike Wolanski settling under it. He'll make the catch. And there is the first out. But with the lead that the Ducks had at the time that the bullpen took over, 10-2, you certainly would want your pitchers attacking the zone a lot more than they have. And I don't think they were not trying to attack the zone, but just some struggles with control. And frustrating certainly for the coaching staff in a game that the Ducks appeared to have in control at one point. They've only allowed 3 hits, but 7 walks combined have aided the comeback bid for the Dirty Birds. First pitch to Zach Sullivan is a strike. For Anderson De Leon, this is his 3rd relief appearance of the year. Fouled back to the screen behind home plate. And it's 0-2 on Sullivan, who's 0-2 with a walk in this game. De Leon, as we mentioned, pitched 2 1/3 perfect innings here out of the bullpen on Tuesday and got the win. And the Ducks' 7-5 victory through 23 pitches, 15 for strikes. 0-2, and Sullivan hits a ground ball to short. Devin Marrero fields that one and fires on a first for the out. So a pop out and a ground out induced by De Leon, and he has retired the first 2 he has faced here in the bottom of the 6th. De Leon allowed no hits or walks, struck out 1, retiring all 7 hitters he faced. So 2 away, and that'll leave it up to Scott Kelly, the 3rd baseman and 2-hitter. A bunch of the school groups starting to make their way out, with this game really slowing down over the last couple of innings. Obviously, the kids have to make their way back to school before dismissal time. But certainly exciting for them to get a chance to spend the day at the ballpark instead of in the classroom. Certainly, I'm sure there were several projects for them to learn about while they were here. First pitch here misses low for ball 1 to Scott Kelly, who today is 0-2 with a walk. Drew that walk in the 5th and later scored. Prior to that, a strikeout and reached on an error. 1-0. Takes a fastball strike inside corner 1-1. De Leon's first outing of the year came on Saturday against York. Tossed a scoreless inning, struck out 1. After 12 pitches, 8 for strikes. 1-1. Popped up in the air to left center field shallow. Marrero going out. Castillo coming in, and Marrero, the shortstop, makes the basket catch for the final out of the 6th inning. So Anderson De Leon comes in out of the bullpen, and he retires the side in order. Much needed for the Ducks pitching staff. We'll go to the 7th here at Appalachian Power Park. Ducks 10, the Dirty Birds 6.
Hey fans, this is left-handed pitcher Brady Feigl, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
(10-6) Ducks. We go to the 7th here at Appalachian Power Park. Max Tannenbaum back to the mound for a third inning of relief. Thus far has allowed a run on 2 hits and a walk while striking out 3 over 2. As we go to the 7th, it is time for the answer to today's trivia question as we tested your knowledge of the Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. Our question to you, starter today for the Dirty Birds, Joe Testa, made 1 appearance for the Ducks August 17th of 2017 in the Ducks' 5-4 win over the Somerset Patriots in New Jersey. In that game, the Ducks had a player hit a grand slam that proved to be the difference in the game. Our question to you, who was the player who hit it? And the answer was Mark Krause. Former big leaguer hit a grand slam that gave the Ducks at the time a 5-3 lead. In the 5th inning, they would go on to win the game 5-4 as the Ducks overcame a 3-0 deficit. Mitch Calandra to lead things off. He takes a strike. 0-1. Calandra in his second start of the year, 1 for 3 with a couple of runs batted in. Calandra here pops one up in the air to short. The third baseman, actually, Scott Kelly, making the call and makes the catch. So there's 1 away. Calandra drove in his first run as a Duck in the 2nd with a ground out to short, and then picked up his first hit in the 3rd with an RBI single to left that scored Joe DiCarlo. So 1 away, back to the top of the order we go for the right fielder, Johnny Turbo. First pitch from Tannenbaum, and a half swing on a slider down and away. They appeal to first, and they say he went around. So there is strike 1. Greg Lodge, the first base umpire, making the call. Turbo's 1 for 3 today with a single to center in the 1st and a sac fly to center in the 2nd. Since then, has fly to right and struck out. Here he swings and misses, late on the slider from Tannenbaum. And it's quickly 0-2. Tannenbaum gets the sign and comes set. And is 0-2. Turbo is swinging a miss, strike 3. Went after the frisbee slider downstairs. That's what Tannenbaum's been doing since coming in, throwing a lot of off speed, keeping the Ducks off balance. Whereas Testa was just attacking the strike zone and didn't have the velocity to miss bats. So 2 away in the inning, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Rusney Castillo, for Long Island. First pitch, Castillo takes low and outside for ball 1.
All students with Blennerhassett Middle School, please report back to your seats in section
Castillo has 2 hits and 4 at-bats, a double and an infield single, has scored twice in this game. Here he lines one deep to left field, but right at Mike Hart, who is there to make the catch and retire the side. Ducks are retired in order for the first time today. A pop out, a strikeout, and a fly out, and 3 solid innings out of the bullpen thus far from right-hander Max Tannenbaum. We go to the bottom of the 7th, time to stretch. Ducks lead at 10-6.
Hey fans, this is pitcher James Varela, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trades, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Fans, a reminder, the 2022 season of Ducks Baseball is presented by Catholic Health with a talented roster full of Major League experience and exciting promotions every night. You won't want to miss a second of the action as the Ducks offer good times every time at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Tickets are available for all Ducks home games by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office. Shout out to Brad, Matt, and Mike manning the box office all the way back on Long Island. Appreciate all the hard work. First pitch from Anderson De Leon is taken low and outside by Miles Williams for ball one. You can also call them at 631-940-TIXX or head online at liducks.com. 1-0, and Williams takes a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Anderson De Leon back out for a second inning of relief today. Pitched a scoreless inning in the sixth, retiring the side in order on 2 pop-outs and a ground out. Here he deals just off the outside corner of the plate. Count 2-1. I actually talked with De Leon after the game a little bit on Tuesday night. He said he didn't even think he had his best stuff, wasn't even feeling great when he was on the hill, and yet he retired all 7 batters he faced. It was a huge key to the Ducks' 7-5 come-from-behind win. Here, though, he's behind on Williams at 3-1. Williams 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored today. De Leon winds and fires, and this swung on and missed, challenged him with a fastball, and it's 3-2. Left-hander starting to get loose in the bullpen down the right field line for Charleston, so it looks like Max Tannenbaum's day is done after 3 innings of 1-run ball in relief. 3-2, and Williams takes a called strike 3. Fastball right down the middle of the plate. First strikeout for De Leon, the 7th for Ducks pitching today. And there's one away here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Next up for your Dirty Birds, a designated hitter, number 34, Nick Longy.
That'll bring up Nick Longy to the plate, who has been on base twice today, has driven in a run and scored twice. First pitch from De Leon. And he missed downstairs with a breaking ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Just noticing, now a lot of the kids that are leaving are all on the third base side, who are the latest to arrive today. Longy smacks one in between first and second in a right field, a base hit. So Nick Longy with his second hit of the day. He continues to feast on Ducks pitching in this series. The Dirty Birds just their 4th hit of the day. So 1 on with 1 out. Now that'll bring up the left fielder Mike Hart to the plate. First pitch coming up here from De Leon to Hart. Righty pitcher against the lefty hitter. And Hart swings and misses through a high fastball for strike 1. Hart today has 1 hit and 2 walks. The 1 hit was a bloop RBI single to right in the 5th. Walked and scored in the 4th, walked in the 2nd. So he's been on base all 3 times he's come up today. De Leon going to try and prevent that from being 4 in a row. 0-1. And that pitch just missed up and away to even the count at 1-1. We talked about Longie's success. He came into this series struggling, just one for his first 12, but had a 3-run home run and a walk here on Tuesday night. And yesterday had 3 hits, including an RBI double and the walk-off solo homer. Today's got 2 more hits and a walk. Hart fouls off a breaking ball to the third base side out of play. And that's going to move the count to 1-2. Longie at first base after singling through the right side. His 6th hit, 21 at-bats. Check that, his 7th hit in 23 at-bats. Hart now with 3 hits and 18 at-bats to begin the year. The RBI single, his 3rd one batted in. De Leon ready to go. Here's 1-2. And Hart hits a little blooper in the air to shallow left. Dustin Woodcock's not going to get it. It lands for a base hit. So back-to-back one-out singles here for Charleston in the 7th. Longie a line shot to right. And Hart with a blooper to left. Hart has now reached base safely all 4 times he's come to the plate. Now the Dirty Birds threatening once again.
Put your hands together and cheer for Connor Justice.
So, up to the plate steps the shortstop Connor Justice, who is 0 for 2 with an RBI ground out today. De Leon looking for a ground ball at one of his infielders here. First pitch on the way from De Leon to Justice. Now that swung on and missed. Nasty breaking ball diving down and away. So the count is 0-1. Justice brought in a run with the ground out to second in the 5th inning, his 5th RBI of the year. Prior to that, a flyout and a strikeout swinging. Lefty getting loose is Ryan Lawler for the Dirty Birds, who the Ducks have yet to see in this series. De Leon's 0-1. Misses downstairs. That will even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, De Leon spent time as both a reliever and a starter last year. 32 appearances, 17 of which were starts. Had some ups and downs in both roles during the season last year. It's 1-1. Half swing by Justice, but he was able to hold up on the breaking ball down and away. That'll move the count to 2 balls and a strike. This year starting the season out of the bullpen. Hunter Caudell set to start on Saturday for Long Island and Lexington, so he has been dubbed the 5th starter out of the gate. 2-1. Fastball outside corner at the knees for a strike. Right on the corner of the plate. Justice thought it might have been a little too far outside, but the count now even at 2-2. Ducks out hitting the Dirty Birds 16-5 here today. They lead at 10-6 in the run column. 2-2. Justice pops one up. Foul territory, first base side of the plate. Mitch Calandra on the warning track makes the basket catch. What a play by Mitch Calandra, battling the sun and right in front of the Dirty Birds dugout with the underhanded catch for out number 2. Have a day, Mitch Calandra. 2nd start of the year. 2 RBIs, a base hit. Makes that great catch. So an important 2nd out for Anderson De Leon. Now a 2-on and 2-out. Here is the first baseman, James Smyberg, to the plate. Longie takes his lead at 2nd. And leading off at first is Mike Hart. De Leon's first pitch is popped up in the air to left center field, shallow. Going out is the shortstop, Marrero. Makes the call, makes the catch, and Anderson De Leon works into and out of trouble. No runs in the inning, 2 hits for the Dirty Birds. They leave both runners on base. 2 scoreless innings out of the pen thus far for De Leon. We head to the 8th. The Ducks 10, the Dirty Birds 6.
Go first, go far. The First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender, equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
The Waddle Inn Shop is your home for everything Ducks baseball. The team store is full of official Long Island Ducks merchandise, great gifts, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more. You can even get your favorite name and number put on the back of your very own Ducks jersey. Celebrate Waddle Inn Wednesday as well, with exclusive deals in-store during every Wednesday home game. Visit the Waddle Inn Shop today at Fairfield Properties Ballpark or shop online anytime at liducks.com.
Fans, there's no better time than right now to sign up the young Ducks fan in your life for the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club. Children 14 and under will receive exciting gifts, discounts on merchandise, and unique experiences that only come with being a member. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825. A nice job by Max Tannenbaum out of the bullpen for the Dirty Birds. He has kept his team in this one after the tough start from Joe Testa today. 3 innings of 1-run ball from the 5th through the 7th. And he'll make his way out for left-hander Ryan Lawler, who will come on and pitch in the 8th inning. Ducks will get their first look at the southpaw. I'll give you the final line here shortly on Tannenbaum, but for Lawler, he'll be facing the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Ducks, Dustin Woodcock, who took over in the 5th for L.J. Mazzilli, who exited with a mild injury, and Davidson Romero and Sam Travis. Meanwhile, on the flip side, Anderson De Leon has provided some steadiness for the bullpen after he took over for Frank Moscatello entering the 6th. De Leon pitched scoreless innings in the 6th and the 7th. The right-hander combining for 26 pitches in those 2 innings, 17 for strikes. And now the question will become what happens in the 8th inning. Again, presumably, closer Tyler Webb not available today, since Webb has pitched each of the last 2 days and 3 of the last 4. Blew the save last night. So you'd have to think at that point Sandy Baez is going to be saved for the 9th inning. Does De Leon come back out and pitch the 8th, or do they go to the bullpen? Right now, it looks like Chad Hawken has begun to throw a bit down the left field line. First pitch to Woodcock. He takes a fastball, strike at the knees, 0-1. Woodcock pinch hit in the 5th, doubled into the right field corner, and scored 1 batter later on Davidson Romero's RBI single, then went out into left field. Here he takes inside from Lawler. That'll leave it up the count at 1-1. Woodcock now hitting .368 on the year for the Ducks. Has certainly been a nice addition to this team early in the season. Takes a good curveball from Lawler for a strike. And the count goes to 1-2. Lawler making his 3rd appearance of the year thus far. Has 1 win, but he's allowed 3 runs in 3 innings. Tom called at home plate. All that was against Staten Island in the first 4 games of the year. 2 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout for the lefty. Pitch on the way is taken low and inside by Woodcock. And so that evens up the count at 2-2. Lawler joins Charleston after spending last year in the Cubs organization, AA Tennessee and AAA Iowa. 2-2 cut on and miss, strike 3. Got him to chase the fastball down and in. So there is strikeout number 1 for Lawler, the 6th for the Dirty Birds pitching staff. And there's 1 away in the top half of the 8th inning.
Next up, third baseman number 24, Davidson Romero.
That'll bring Davidson Romero up to the plate for Long Island. His 5th at bat of the day. He's 1 for 4 with an RBI single. His 3rd one batted into the year. Swings and misses at a fastball down and away. 88 miles an hour on the scoreboard in left center. And the count 0-1. Aside from the base hit, Romero's grounded to 3rd, popped to 2nd, and grounded into a 6-3 double play. 0-1 swings through a high fastball this time at 91 miles an hour.
Ashford Rumble Elementary, please return to your seats.
So Lawler ahead in the count at 0-2 on Romero. Sam Travis will be next for Long Island. 0-2. Taken low for ball number 1. Lawler last year was 4-0, but he had a 9.14 ERA in 19 games, 32 strikeouts to 14 walks in 21 2/3 innings. Gave up 28 hits combined between AA and AAA. Half swing by Romero. He went around for strike 3, chasing the breaking ball down in the zone. Romero with a long stare down at first. Did not think he went around on the pitch, but he goes down on strikes. Back-to-back Ks for the lefty Ryan Lawler. And with 2 away in the inning, that's going to leave it up to Sam Travis. Well, Ocken continuing to get loose for the Ducks down the left field line. If he does come in, it would be his second appearance of the year, his first since opening night. But like Moscatello, he had some control issues. First pitch to Travis. That fastball taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Travis today, a solo home run back in the second. He's driven in 2 runs for the game. Was hit by a pitch his last time up in the 6th and then got caught stealing second. 0-1, down in the dirt. Blocked there by Tyler Blom. And that will even up the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike on Travis here. Righty batter against the lefty pitcher. Bases empty, 2 down, top of the 8th. Here's the kick and the pitch. Travis takes the breaking ball upstairs. Didn't drop down enough for it to be called a strike. And so the count goes to 2-1. Road trip continues tomorrow night for the Ducks in Lexington against the Legends. They'll play Friday and Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. In a 3-game weekend series, rematch of last year's championship series. 2-1, fouled back behind the plate. And that'll even things up at 2-2. I'll certainly be bringing back some memories for the returners on this Ducks team who went to Lexington last year with the series tied at 1. Only to see the Legends win back-to-back games. They took game 3 with a late rally and then routed the Ducks in game 4 to claim their first Atlantic League championship, 3rd championship in a row. They have many of the same faces back this year, including some big power threats like Courtney Hawkins. Travis is swinging a miss at a high fastball, strike 3. So Ryan Lawler with a dominant 8th inning here, striking out the side, all swinging as Woodcock, Romero, and Travis go down. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Ducks 10, Dirty Birds 6.
Hey fans, this is catcher Mitch Calandra, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe has got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912 and be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Chad Honkin is the new pitcher as we move to the bottom half of the 8th inning here at Appalachian Power Park. Another nice job by Anderson De Leon out of the pen for Long Island. 2 scoreless innings, allowing 2 hits, but nothing further. Struck out 1. Was able to provide some stability for the bullpen after Frank Moscatello struggled a little bit with command in the 5th inning. So De Leon departs after a 3rd consecutive scoreless relief appearance to begin the year. And now Chad Hawken will come on and make his 2nd appearance of the year, his 1st since opening night. And for the Dirty Birds, it'll be 8, 9, and 1 in their order. Tyler Blom, Angel Garced, and Zach Sullivan. Meanwhile, Ryan Lawler with a dominant top half of the inning as he retired the side in order, striking out the side. Woodcock, Romero, and Travis all went down swinging. A crowd announced here today, a pass capacity crowd, 5,319 the announced attendance. This ballpark's official capacity is at 4,500. In fact, I noticed before the game they installed some bleacher seating on either side of the press box behind home plate to accommodate all the school groups that were in attendance. The majority of them have made their way out or are currently making their way out. There are still a few scattered about down the right field line and one in front of us here behind home plate.
Now pitching for the Long Island.
So Chad Hopkins is ready to go here. And up to the plate will step the catcher and 8-hitter Tyler Blom to get things started for the Dirty Birds. Again, Tyler Webb likely unavailable today. We were never given official confirmation on that, but given that he pitched the last 2 days, 3 of the last 4, can't imagine that he would be available today, even though he threw just 8 pitches yesterday. So you'd have to think the Ducks are probably saving Sandy Paez for the 9th inning. And so Chad Hopkins comes in to pitch here in the 8th in relief of Anderson De Leon. Hopkins is ready to go on the hill. First pitch on the way to the plate, and Blom swings and misses. Good fastball over the outer half of the plate at 89 miles an hour, according to the scoreboard, for strike 1. Blom today is 1 for 3. The one hit was a big one, a 2-run triple into the left field corner back in the 4th. That got the Dirty Birds on the scoreboard after the Ducks scored the first 9 runs of this game. 0-1, and Hopkins misses with a fastball high and tight. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hopkins recorded 1 out among the 3 hitters he faced on opening night, a strikeout. He also walked 2 with the bases loaded through 6 of his 16 pitches for strikes. One pitch upcoming. Hopkins kicks and fires. And this swung on and missed. Another good fastball over the outer half of the plate. Blom swings through it. And the count 1-2. Meanwhile, a right-hander has begun to get loose for the Dirty Birds. It appears to be former Ducks relief pitcher Tyler Wilson. One, 2 the count. Hopkins comes set. Here's the pitch. Line drive in a left field over the leaping try of Marrero, a base hit. So the Dirty Birds get the leadoff man aboard here in the 8th as Tyler Blom picks up his 2nd hit of the day just over the leap of Devin Marrero. 5th hit of the day for the Dirty Birds.
Please stay off the dugouts. Please stay off the dugouts.
So leadoff man aboard. And now the 9-hitter Angel Garced to the plate, who today has gone 0 for 3 with a pair of pop-outs and a strikeout. Blom had 1 stolen base last year. See if he tries to take second at any point. I don't believe he will. First pitch from Hopkins, and he misses the outside corner. 1 ball and no strikes. Hopkins last pitched in 2019 in the Cubs organization. Majority of the year with Myrtle Beach, where he had a 1.98 ERA in 11 games. Also pitched with the team's Arizona League rookie level affiliate. One-0, and that pitch way inside. So Hopkins behind at 2 balls and no strikes here on the 9-hitter Garced. Hopkins, the 3rd reliever of the day for the Ducks. Parry went the first 4 plus the first 2 batters of the 5th. Moscatello got through the 5th, then De Leon the 6th and the 7th. 2-0. There's a strike. Bell-tie fastball over the inner half of the plate. And everything else is later today in the Atlantic League. 6:15 starting Gastonia for the Honey Hunters hosting the Genomes. Blue Crabs in Staten Island down in Waldorf at 6:35. Revolution visit the Legends at 6:35. And the Barnstormers in High Point to take on the Rockers at 6:35. Two-one. Garcetta swing and a miss. Nice tight slider over the outer half of the plate. That'll even things up at 2-2. Yankees and Orioles just underway in the Bronx. No score in the first. Tyone against Zimmerman, the matchup in that one. Mets have the day off today. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss, strike three. Another good slider diving down and away. So Angel Garcetta is down on strikes. Hawkins' first strikeout of the ball game. The 8th for the Ducks pitching staff. One away and back to the top of the order we go for Zach Sullivan. Now, of course, tonight the NFL draft taking place. Jacksonville Jaguars have the first overall selection. The Jets picking twice in the top 10, 4th and 10th. The Giants also picking twice in the top 10, 5th and 7th. First pitch from Hawkins to Sullivan. And Hawkins' fastball misses high and inside for ball one. Hawkins stands on the mound at 6'2", 210 pounds. 27-year-old right-hander born in Upland, California. Now makes his home in Pomona, California. That's Southern California for those who don't know. Blum leads off first. 1-0. High pop-up in the air to right. Back goes Johnny Turbo. On the edge of the warning track, now he's moving in, and he makes the catch. Oh, boy, that ball gave Johnny Turbo all sorts of trouble out there in right. Started initially back all the way to the track, then had to move in on it, and just does make the grab. So Sullivan retired for the second out of the inning. And with two away, that's going to leave it up to the third baseman, Scott Kelly. So here is Kelly to the plate, who is 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored today. Drew that walk and scored the run in the 4-run 5th inning for Charleston. First pitch coming for Hawken. Kicks, fires. Now that fastball taken at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Hawken, a former 6th-round draft pick of the Cubs back in 2016. In his first season here with Long Island, gets the sign from Calandra. Here's the 0-1. Kelly taps one into the ground foul up the third base line. So that will move the count to 0-2. Dirty Birds came into the day 5-1 on the year. Won all 4 from Staten Island over the weekend and taken the first 2 games, or split the first 2 games with the Ducks. Long Island 3-2. They took 2 out of 3 against York before splitting the first 2 here. Runner at first, 2 down. Here comes the 0-2 from Hawken. Deals. Slider taken outside. Try to get Kelly to chase. Not a bad idea. Ahead in the count at 0-2. So now it's 1-2. Miles Williams in the on-deck circle for Charleston. Tyler Wilson continuing to get loose down the right field line for the Dirty Birds. Hawken gets the sign. He's ready to go. Here comes his 1-2 to Kelly. The pitch is swung on and fouled off the mask of Mitch Calandra and back behind the plate. We'll do it again. Hawken has thrown 15 pitches to this point, 10 of which have been for strikes. Certainly has been pounding the strike zone since coming out of the pen in relief of Anderson De Leon. That's certainly what the Ducks would like to see, especially the coaching staff. Here comes the 1-2. Hawken fires home, and Kelly takes the slider down and away. Again, he would not bite. So Kelly battling here with Hawken to try and keep this bottom of the 8th inning going. It started off with a base hit to left by Tyler Blom since Angel Garcet has struck out and Zach Sullivan has popped to right. Here comes the 2-2 from Hawken. Deals, and Kelly hits a ground ball to third base. Davidson Romero Fields will go the short way to second for the force, and that will retire the side. So nicely done by Chad Hawken in his second relief appearance of the year. He allows no runs on one hit and leaves a man on base. To the 9th inning we go in this matinee at Appalachian Power Park. Long Island Ducks 10 and the Charleston Dirty Birds 6.
Hey fans, this is right-handed pitcher Frank Muscatello, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe has got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912 and be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Michael Pollack with you here at Appalachian Power Park in downtown Charleston, West Virginia. We go to the 9th inning here in the rubber game of a 3-game series. The Ducks have led it throughout. They're in front 10-6 right now. At one point they led it 9-0. The Dirty Birds have made somewhat of a comeback in this game. Tyler Wilson, the former Ducks right-hander, will take over on the mound as we go to the 9th. And he'll be facing Joe DiCarlo, the DH, Mike Wolanski, the third baseman, and Devin Marrero, the shortstop. 6, 7, and 8 in the order. 3, 4, and 5 in the order in the bottom of the 9th inning for the Dirty Birds. First pitch to Joe DiCarlo, taken for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. DiCarlo's had another great day. Has been on the bases all 4 times he's come to the plate, but safely 3 times. He's got 2 hits, a walk, and reach on an error. Has driven in a run and has scored 3 times. Here comes the 0-1. DiCarlo takes a curveball from Wilson downstairs. And that'll even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Wilson pitching for the third time this year. He's got 2 holds, 2 saves, 2 scoreless innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, no strikeouts for the righty. 1-1. Fisted in the air to shallow right. Miles Williams moving in on it, and he will make the belt-high catch. So that retires DiCarlo, and there's the first out of the 9th. Ryan Lawler struck out the side in his 1 inning of relief today. Striking out the side in the 8th inning. Lawler threw 14 pitches, 9 for strikes. Thus far, 4 1/3 innings of 2-hit, 1-run ball from the Dirty Birds bullpen today. Meanwhile, there's no action for the Ducks in their bullpen, so it looks like Chad Hawkins is going to come out and pitch the bottom of the 9th. First pitch cut on and missed here by Mike Wolanski for strike 1. Again, we thought it might be possible that Sandy Baez would come in to pitch and close it out, since he has lately been the setup man for the Ducks, and Tyler Webb likely unavailable. But with a 4-run lead at least, it appears that Wally Backman's going to try and stay away from him. 1-1 on Wolanski, who's got 3 hits and 4 at-bats today, all 3 singles, and has scored a run. 1-1. Wolanski hits a pop-up in the air down the right field line. Long run for Miles Williams toward the line. He won't get there. It lands in foul ground, out of the reach of the first baseman Smybert and Williams. And so Wolanski will come back to the plate with a count of 1-2. Waiting on deck, Devin Marrero, who's got 2 hits and 4 at-bats today and has driven in 2 runs. 1-2. Fastball's upstairs, 2-2. Every Ducks batter has at least 1 hit in the game today. 16 hits total for Long Island and 10 runs, both of which are season highs in the early going. 2-2. Wolanski takes the fastball high and tight, 3-2. So we told you Tyler Wilson pitched with the Ducks once before. That came back in 2017 when Billy Horn was the Ducks pitching coach. And that year Wilson was 2-2 with a 5.47 ERA in 24 games. Here he gets a swing and a miss from Mike Wolanski for strike 3. First strikeout for Wilson, and the 9th for the Dirty Birds pitching staff today.
Next up, the shortstop, number 35, Devin Marrero.
Last year, Wilson pitched with Cleburne in the American Association. 14 games, 1 start. He had 7 saves. Was 2-2 with a 4.26 ERA, and also pitched with Monterrey in the Mexican League. Was 4-0 there with a 1.84 ERA in 11 appearances. Fastball here, misses high and inside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Marrero, an RBI double to left in the 2nd, an RBI single to left in the 4th. Struck out the other 2 times he's come to the plate. Here he swings through a high fastball. And that'll even up the count at 1-1. Defense playing straight away here for Devin Marrero. Wilson kicks and fires, and Marrero takes the fastball up and away to move the count to 2-1. Dirty Birds after the game today will head to High Point, North Carolina. They'll take on the Rockers over the weekend. 2-1, way inside. A big breaking ball from Wilson. Looked like it was heading right towards Marrero. Broke back more towards the plate, but ultimately still inside. And so the count 3-1. Coming into the day today, High Point 4-2 on the young season. Charleston and Gastonia tied atop the South Division at 5-1. And Southern Maryland at 4-1, leading the North by a game over the Ducks. Foul tipped in and out of the glove of Blom by Marrero. And that will run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Dirty Birds pitching has now retired 10 Ducks batters in a row since the walk to DiCarlo in the 6th. 3-2. And Marrero hits a pop-up in the air foul down the right field line. And the vast majority of the schools have made their way out. Just a few still left here. But an announced crowd of 5,319 here today. Payoff pitch. And Marrero smacks one up the middle in a right center field, a base hit out of the reach of Angel Garced. 3rd hit of the day for Devin Marrero. So the Ducks get a 2-out base runner, their 17th hit of the game, and Marrero officially now the 3rd Duck today with 3 hits in the game, joining LJ Mazzilli, or check that, joining Joe DiCarlo and Mike Wolanski. Ground ball hit to short here by Mitch Calandra. Fielded by Justice. His throw on to first is in time for the out, and that will retire the side. So in the inning, no runs for the Ducks. 1 hit, and they leave 1 man on base. We will head to the bottom of the 9th. Long Island have a 10-6 lead over the Dirty Birds.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Dustin Woodcock, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Your source for everything Ducks is liducks.com. The official website of the Long Island Ducks is the best place to stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team. Purchase tickets to the game, see the full promotional schedule, visit the online store, read the latest news stories, and watch every game live right on the homepage. The site offers an optimal browsing experience on either your computer or mobile device. liducks.com, the official website of the Long Island Ducks, your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball.
On to the bottom of the 9th we go here in the rubber game of a 3-game series. Long Island Ducks leading the Charleston Dirty Birds 10-6. Out hitting the Dirty Birds 17-6 in the game. And Chad Hawken, who tossed a scoreless inning in the 8th, working around a leadoff single by Tyler Blom, is going to stay in and pitch the 9th. 3, 4, and 5 in the order due up for the Dirty Birds. And Miles Williams, a righty, Nick Longy, a righty, the DH, and Mike Hart, the left fielder. Williams has been quiet today, 0 for 3. Longy with 2 hits, a walk, an RBI, and 2 runs. And Mike Hart has been on base all 4 times today. 2 hits, 2 walks, an RBI, and a run. So Hawken will stay on the pitch here. And Miles Williams will come up and get things started. Again, the Ducks won the opening game of this series by the count of 7-5 on Tuesday. The Dirty Birds came back with a 6-5 walk-off win here last night. So here is Williams to the plate for Charleston, back for his 2nd season with the Dirty Birds. Started the year down in High Point. And now time is called here, as I guess there was something on the field down the right field line, picked up by the first base umpire Greg Losh, and gives it to a fan in the stands. So now we're ready to begin the bottom of the ninth. Chad Hawken gets the sign and come set. First pitch, and Williams takes upstairs for ball number 1. Williams drew a walk and scored a run back in the 5th when the Ducks walked 4 straight Dirty Birds hitters to begin the inning. Aside from that, his fly to left, grounded into a force out and struck out looking. The 1-0, and another pitch that misses upstairs. So quickly 2 straight out of the strike zone from Chad Hawken here to begin the ninth. This is Long Island's only visit to West Virginia during the regular season, so they will not be back here unless it's in the postseason. 2-0. Williams takes. There's a fastball strike at the knees over the inside corner. Dirty Birds will make 2 visits to Long Island this year, both in the month of August. They'll be on Long Island the weekend of August 12th through the 14th, and then again August 26th through the 28th. Here's the 2-1. Williams swings, taps one into the ground, foul. Third base side of home plate, just off the end of the bat. And that evens the count up at 2-2. Outfield playing straight away. The infield for the most part, though the second baseman Wolanski is shaded a bit up the middle. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, foul. Along the third base line past Davidson Romero. So Williams stays alive at the plate. And we'll do it once again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 17 hits for the Ducks today, out hitting the Dirty Birds 17-6 to this point. The man on deck, Nick Longy, the hero last night. So he broke the 5-5 tie in the bottom of the ninth with a solo home run off the black batter's eye fencing above the outfield fence. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good curveball from Chad Hawken, diving down in the zone. Second strikeout for Hawken today. And Williams strikes out for the second time.
Next up is our designated
One away.
hitter, one of the heroes of the ninth inning last night, Nick Long Drive Longy.
So here is Nick Longy to the plate, who has had a terrific series for the Dirty Birds. Another good day here today. Hawken comes set on the rubber, his first pitch. Breaking ball on the inside corner for a strike. Good slider. And it's 0-1. Longy flied to right his first time up in the second. Since then, he doubled to center and scored in the 4th. Drew a bases-loaded walk and scored in the 5th. And then singled to right his last time up in the 7th. A little bloop shot off of Anderson De Leon. Hawkins 0-1. And Longy taking down and away that time. We even up the count at a ball and a strike. 25 pitches thus far for Hawken. 16 of those for strikes. So he and De Leon going multiple innings out of the bullpen today for the Ducks. One on the way to Longy. Pitch is a fastball taken at the knees on the outside corner for strike 2. Another good pitch. That's a tough pitch for any hitter to try and either swing at or take. It seems like it's too far off the plate to take. But if you try and swing at it, too far off the plate to swing, my apologies, but if you swing at it, you're probably not going to get a good swing on it. Here comes the 1-2 from Hawken, the kick, the pitch, breaking ball, and that's grounded foul along the third base line. That's pretty much where you have to live against a guy like Longy, away from the plate. You don't want to leave anything out over the plate to him. If you can live on the outer half of the plate and keep the ball down, it makes it a lot more difficult for him to do damage with it. But all about hitting your spots, which is easier said than done, of course. One ball, two strike pitch once again. Calandra flashes the sign. Hawken comes set. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Hawken got him to chase the slider down and away. Back-to-back Ks for Hawken, his third of the game. He has retired the first two here in the ninth. And that'll leave it up to the left fielder and 5-hitter Mike Hart for Charleston.
Number 27, Mike Hart.
So here is Hart. Ducks have yet to solve him today. He's been on base all 4 times, 2 singles, 2 walks, an RBI and a run scored. First pitch from Hawken. Hart takes. That's on the inside corner, a called strike. And it's 0-1. Hart just 2 for 17 coming in, but now with 4 hits and 19 at-bats to go along with 6 walks this year. Gets the start in left field today after playing third the last 2 days. 0-1. Checked his swing. They appeal to third. No swing, says Andy McPherson, as he almost went after the breaking ball, diving down. 1-1 the count. Many of the school buses making their way back to their home bases after transporting the kids out here today for this matinee affair. Hawkins 1-1. Hart pops this one up in the air to shallow left. Out goes Marrero. He makes the call. He makes the catch. This ball game is over, and the Long Island Ducks hang on to defeat the Charleston Dirty Birds by the final count of 10-6, and they take 2 out of 3 for the second consecutive series to open up this regular season. Well, a job well done today by the back end of the Ducks bullpen. Anderson, De Leon, and Chad Hawken combined for 4 scoreless innings of relief. They give up just 3 hits, and they preserve the win for Long Island, who takes 2 out of 3 in their long visit to West Virginia. Well, fans, don't go anywhere, because we've got so much more to bring you. We have the post-game show coming up next. We are going to recap this game. We're going to hand out the Player of the Game honors, and then we'll set you up for the upcoming series in Lexington, a rematch of last year's Atlantic League Championship Series between the Long Island Ducks and the Lexington Legends. It's all coming up on the post-game.
Left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks broadcast network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Pay your way.
Well, we apologize for the technical difficulties that we are experiencing here at Appalachian Power Park, so we're just going to go right to the post-game show and recap you on all the game that we had today, everything that took place in this wild 10-6 win for the Long Island Ducks over the Charleston Dirty Birds. Things started off well for the Ducks as they ended up getting an early lead against Charleston for what has been a consistent thing in this series. In the second inning, after the Ducks were kept off the scoreboard in the first, Long Island was able to put a 5 spot on the board. They sent all 9 men to the plate against left-handed pitcher Joe Testa. It started with Sam Travis lifting a solo home run over the left field wall, his second home run of the series, and his team-leading 3rd home run of the year. That gave the Ducks an early 1-0 lead. Then following an error by Angel Garcet and a single by Mike Wilansky, Devin Marrero drove home a run with an RBI double. Mitch Calandra picked up his first RBI as a Duck with a ground out to short. Johnny Turbo lifted a sac fly to center. And then back-to-back doubles by Rusney Castillo and L.J. Mazzilli rounded out the scoring for the inning. 5 runs on 5 hits and an error, and the Ducks had an early 5-0 lead. They added another run in the third on 3 singles, including Mitch Calandra's first hit as a Duck, an RBI single to left that scored Joe DiCarlo to make it 6-0. And then 3 more runs came home in the fourth. A leadoff single by Rusney Castillo, and then an error by third baseman Scott Kelly put 2 aboard, with runners at first and third, and nobody out. A ground out by Romero, and then a ground out by Travis brought home a run. Joe DiCarlo followed with an RBI single to right. And then after Mike Wolanski single to center, Devin Marrero with an RBI single to left. After the Ducks with 9 runs over the first 4 innings, led it 9-0. But the Dirty Birds started to make a comeback in the bottom of the 4th against Bennett Perry, who had controlled the first 3 innings of the game, but allowed a double and a walk to start the 4th. Then with 2 outs, a 2-run triple into the left field corner by Tyler Blom. And that brought the Dirty Birds to within 9-2. Ducks got one of those runs back in the 5th on a double by Dustin Woodcock and an RBI single by Davidson Romero. That made it 10-2. Then the Dirty Birds' big inning came in the bottom of the 5th. Bennett Perry walked the leadoff hitter and Scott Kelly, the top 2 hitters in the lineup to begin the inning. That ended his day. At that point, into the game came Frank Moscatello. He had control troubles again, walking Miles Williams to load the bases, and then Nick Longy with the bases loaded to bring home a run. Then he allowed an RBI single to right by Mike Hart, an RBI ground out by Connor Justice, and an RBI ground out to short by James Smybert. 4 runs in on just 1 hit and 4 walks. That closed the gap to 10-6. Moscatello was able to get Blom to ground out to second to end the threat and keep it at 10-6. And then from that point on, both bullpens were great. Max Tannenbaum threw 3 innings of 1-run ball for the Dirty Birds. Lawler and Wilson a scoreless inning each. But Anderson De Leon and Chad Hawken did their job over the final 4 innings. They combined to allow just 3 hits. Check that, 3 hits, no runs, did not walk a batter, and struck out a total of 4. And the Ducks hang on to win the game by the final count of 10-6. Final totals from today's ball game for the Long Island Ducks: 10 runs, 17 hits, and 1 error. They left a total of 8 men on base. For the Dirty Birds, 6 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 on as well. Anderson De Leon, his second win of the series. He improves to 2-0 as he tossed 2 scoreless innings of relief for Long Island. He gets credit for the win. The loser, Joe Testa, the starter, fell to 0-1. He allowed 9 runs, only 3 earned, though, on 14 hits in 4 innings. No save in the game. It took 3 hours and 2 minutes in front of a crowd of 5,319 here at Appalachian Power Park, a sold-out crowd here today. Time to hand out today's Player of the Game honors. Every Duck batter had at least 1 hit in the game. There were 2 hitters that had 3 hits, Mike Wolanski and Devin Marrero. I'm going to give the Player of the Game honors today to Devin Marrero, who was 3 for 5 at the plate, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. His batting average up to .318 on the year. But honorable mention goes to Mike Wolanski, who had 3 hits and now has 5 hits over his first 2 games with the Ducks. And to Joe DiCarlo, who once again was very involved. 2 hits and 4 at-bats, an RBI, 3 runs scored, and a walk. DiCarlo still hitting an even .500 on the year. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll have the out-of-town scores, and then we'll wrap things up from Charleston.
This is right-handed pitcher Chad Hawken, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Long Island Ducks win it 10-6 over the Charleston Dirty Birds today. A nice bounce back after the tough loss last night. Ducks win it 10-6. They take 2 out of 3 for the second series in a row and are 4-2 on the young season right now, a half game behind Southern Maryland in the North Division standings. Out-of-town scoreboard. Everything else is later today. The Gastonia Honey Hunters at 5-1 will host a 2-4 Wild Health Genome. 6:15 to start there in North Carolina. Southern Maryland Blue Crabs at 4-1 will host the 0-5 Staten Island Ferry Hawks. 6:35 start in Waldorf, Maryland. The 3-3 Lexington Legends will play host to the York Revolution, who are 1-4. That's a 6:35 start. And then in High Point, North Carolina, the High Point Rockers at 4-2 will face the 1-5 Lancaster Barnstormers. On the Major League scoreboard, Yankees trailing the Orioles early 1-0 on a Gutierrez RBI. Tyone, the starter for the Yankees today, Zimmerman for the Orioles. And tonight it is the NFL draft. A lot of paying attention from the New York football fans. The Jets will have the 4th and the 10th pick in the first round. The Giants will have the 5th and the 7th selections. So a big day for New York football coming up later today. Tomorrow the Ducks will be in Lexington, Kentucky. They'll have about a 2.5-hour drive to the west of here after they depart today. And they'll open up a 3-game set against the Legends, their first visit since falling in last year's Atlantic League Championship Series. Ducks will send righty Scott Harkin to the mound, who turned in a quality start in Game 3 of the Championship Series a year ago. Harkin, a no decision but no runs over 4 innings in his first outing of the year this season. He'll be opposed by lefty Thomas Dormany, who took the loss in his Legends debut, allowing 8 runs, 7 earned over an inning and 2/3 on 5 hits and 4 walks while striking out 2. Dormany, a former Somerset Patriot, and he will get the start for the Legends tomorrow in Game 1 of the 3-game set. That'll do it for us here on this Thursday afternoon in Charleston, West Virginia. Once again, the final score, the Long Island Ducks 10 and the Charleston Dirty Birds 6. We invite you to join us for our next Ducks broadcast. That's going to be tomorrow night when the Ducks and the Lexington Legends open up a 3-game series in Kentucky. Pre-game show begins at 6:20. The first pitch, 6:35. You can follow all the action right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. My name is Michael Pollack. Thank you so much for spending your Thursday with me. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast and the Ducks matinee victory. Have a great rest of your day. We'll do it all over again tomorrow night in the Bluegrass State. Good night and so long from the Mountain State, Charleston, West Virginia.